Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to PCG Live. You can hear my voice, but you can't see me. That's only because you have the two biggest brothers, muscular-wise, in the room, and I cannot fit in between them.
Vin could have fit right here.
There's way too much man over there right now.
That's a lot of man.
It's a lot of ham.
What's going on, everybody? And I know the volume's working today. You know why? Because I see that little meter jumping.
Oh, finally! God!
And I actually unmuted it, so that was the only reason why.
Oh,
so,
my God.
But we are all in the house today. You know what? Let me see if I can.
I'm sure you.
Slide over. Let's see what we can do.
Listen.
Maybe you can see half my glasses. Cause I'm so
Half
excited.
your glasses. That'll work.
You gotta lean on my shoulder.
I just want to sit over here with you guys. I don't even have to be on camera. That's fine. But I'm excited because I got my new glasses in today. So this week has been a good meal week. Last show was a bad meal week.
All right, so I said this to you earlier today. I was like, literally, this is the polar opposite of last week.
Yes.
Polar opposite.
Exactly. So,
Holy moly.
So just so everyone fill everyone in, because if you guys watch the show, then you guys kind of would like to be filled in on what the hell's going on.
Yes.
Is we had a PAX meltdown because my PAX tickets got returned, right?
Yeah.
But luckily, Pop Reed is a fantastic company, and they're only in Connecticut, so that helps.
Yep, that did help.
And my wife called and said, hey, listen, the tickets got returned. They were like, no problem. We'll ship it to your house once it gets back. And it came yesterday. And I got my tickets in already.
Beautiful things.
Yeah, so fantastic. And then I ordered my glasses on Monday, and they came in today. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Funny story. These exact same glasses I lost during the shuffle of creating this place somehow. I don't know when I lost it, like where I lost it, but it couldn't have been freaking very far. I wouldn't be surprised if we go to leave and I find my glasses again. You know what's funny?
Oh, yeah.
I lost my glasses when we left the old PCG.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's funny.
What you lose.
So in other words, don't leave this building.
Yeah, so, and then I have a second pair, which is my emergency pair, but they're thin glasses, and I hate the thin frames because they bend easy, they never sit straight, so I love the nerdy, thick glasses. Mm-hmm. So, they're only like $7, but I've never had the $7 to be able to buy them.
Well, shipping costs more than the
well, the reason why the shipping cost more for me this time is because I wanted them before GamerCon and PAX, so that way I could see. So that's the only reason why I actually had them, rushed over this time. But like I said, 7 to 10 days. Like that bitch took 24 hours. Like I placed the order and they were knocking on my door. It was like one of those kind of scenarios.
Right.
So
that's dope.
I'm gonna sit over here.
It's like ordering a pizza.
Let me fix this.
Something about pizza this year. What's good, Kyle, with this pizza?
Listen, there's nothing wrong with it. Look,
there isn't.
Listen, the PAX South shirt, look, like, honestly, this color is probably going to be the best color out of all three.
Because East, East like a turquoise?
Because it fits perfectly. No, East is red.
Okay.
It's going to be dark red,
so
which I love red.
That's tomato
I
sauce.
I love red. That's true.
That's cheese.
You love red? You really like red? I didn't realize.
I like the color red. Red's my favorite.
Red's
color.
my favorite color. But
wait, so
y'all
the
were
red
Power Ranger fans.
So
red.
I was.
Yeah, I used to.
Well,
make
if that's
my
the
brother.
case, then my second color would have been green.
See, Green Ranger was my favorite.
Yeah,
because I hated Jason.
Green Ranger, man.
But you know why though? Like I didn't like red growing up. I don't know why. Like purple and blue were always my color, but like not just regular blue. Like it had to be like the Tar Heels blue. You know what I mean?
That's gross.
Yeah. That's gross. You said?
Just because Tar Heels.
As a Duke Blue Devil fan.
Oh, that's right. You're a Duke fan. Well, that's okay. That's okay because
you know
UNC's
what's
better.
funny?
But anyways,
how dare you? How dare you? You know what's funny? I know a lot more people that like support the Tar Heels over Duke because they try to say that Duke's like the Yankees. How?
I don't see that.
So, how?
All right. So to me, the 5 big teams, right, on college, and I do b-ball, like not football, like college basketball.
I haven't watched college football in ages because I'm just like
I hate college football.
It's the same. Listen. The last 15 years have been Alabama and nothing else.
Yeah.
So my favorite basketball teams are the Tar Heels, Duke, UConn. I love UConn just because they're close.
I hate UConn.
I love UConn.
I hate UConn.
I love Alabama, and I like Louisiana. I like Louisiana too.
Like LSU?
Syracuse too. Syracuse has always been that gritty New York Knicks-like team. Like that's why I love them. They're the New York Knicks of the college ball.
Cuse annoys me.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why. because Jim Boeheim loves to run that stupid zone defense all the time. And I'm like, this is the easiest thing to break.
Zone defense is not meant for college ball.
It ain't.
That is NBA defense. Zone is NBA defense.
Well, yeah, now,
You know why?
yeah.
So you know why?
Now,
though?
yeah.
You know why I say that? Because real defense is run in college. Like college is like an all running, run, pressure. Like
can't stop.
NBA is relaxed time. Like once you make it
God,
to the
yeah.
NBA, it's so relaxed. Maybe not in the 90s, but
No, not in the 90s.
you guys will
Now.
respect this. So someone made a post, and I wanted to comment on it so bad, but I restrained myself from doing it because like it would just get like flooded. So you guys know Will Perdue, right? Remember Will Perdue?
Oh, yeah.
So someone put a picture of Will Perdue, right, and said Jordan's era, right? And then it said
Stop!
Jordan's competition, and then it showed I can't remember who it was, but like he was built,
Yeah.
and it said LeBron's competition. And I was like, come on, no. You're forgetting
First of
Patrick
all-
Ewing, Akeem Olajuwon.
Yeah, it was-
I mean, later on, Shaquille O'Neal, Grandmama, Larry Johnson. Like, there were some big freaking
They
dudes.
all had
Admiral.
Yeah. You know what I
Like,
mean?
hello, David
Like,
Robinson.
but
You
they
know,
were way more physical.
You know what's
back in the
crazy that
day.
people
So-
say? I always tell people this. Like I'm a LeBron fan, but to say competition now is anywhere near back then. It's only thing different now is the offense is different because 3-point shooting. But
Yeah.
defense wise, everyone gets mad at Draymond now because he's the talkative thing.
Yeah.
But imagine every player doing that from every
that
team.
was the 90s on. Like,
That was
even
Dray-
older. It was worse when it was
Yeah.
older.
Yeah.
You know? But, I mean, like, for that to even come up, like, I was so mad. I wanted to say so
And
much
first
about
of all,
it.
that is inaccurate because Will Perdue is actually Jordan's teammate.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
that's all.
He's like,
that's,
just kidding. I got to say that
I'm just
immediately.
saying.
That's
I was like,
all-
first of all, that's his teammate, so that's not his
this-
competition.
This era is
So
better.
try again.
This era is better offensively, but defensively, there's nothing.
You know why? Listen, you know why the 90s isn't the worst era? Because the 2000s era had Chris Dudley.
Yeah,
Chris Dudley is literally the worst NBA player of all time.
yeah.
He's terrible.
Smush Parker?
Oh, no. But now, this era is much worse because they have Zaza Pachulia.
It's just like everyone's so much more sensitive now. You know what I mean? That's like the big problem. Everyone's so sensitive.
Yep.
You just tic-tac fouls and they call them fouls. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy.
Oh,
It's
and
nuts.
And they apologize like that. Oh, I'm sorry.
You know who
Sorry.
invented that though? Who invented the shot where you go like this and make him jump and then bounce in?
Paul Pierce.
Paul
Wade.
Pierce.
Yeah.
Paul Pierce and Dwayne Wade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them two started that whole. Once the player goes up,
Yeah.
And crash into him, and it's their fault.
Yeah.
that you
Like,
crashed
I'm like,
into him.
dude, stop jumping because he's not going to
you
shoot the
know
first
by
shot.
now. You
Yeah.
know it, and they never don't.
Yeah. Real quick, let me go over something with everybody. Go through the ads right at the beginning. May 4th, we got Ultimania here at Platinum City Gaming, where PCG and Overclock Gaming are joining together. Ultimania is the ultimate tournament. You like that, huh?
Okay.
The
okay.
ultimate tournament. We're going to have belts and everything. But this is going to be a special tournament. This isn't going to be like your everyday monthly. We're actually going to have a 24-hour open venue. So from
Crazy.
midnight on the 4th, we will be opening overnight to allow you guys to play. So the first 50 people that register right now, which I think there's only like 25 slots left, you automatically get entered into this, and you only pay $10 for venue. Like you're saving actually $10. You're saving $10. So register now.
Not a bad deal.
Register now. So this is May 4th. And then I want to give my boys over at Self-Made Esports a shout out for Battle for the East. It's going to be a tournament out in New Jersey. So Self-Made Esports is putting this together, and we're going to be working with them. We're going to try to get a busload of New Englanders down there with us as well. So if you're interested and you're in the New England area, please come check us out, and we'll let you guys know how that's going to work. $35 early bird special until April 1st. So you got less than about a half a month left. So if you're looking to register now, $35. And then I think it goes up to $45. And then at the door, it's like $50. So Mortal Kombat 11, Fortnite, Tekken 7, Dragon Ball Fighter Z, Street Fighter 5, and, of course, Smash Ultimate. So you do that. Do that. That's all we have for our ads. I do want to give a plug to GamerCon, which we will be there next week.
GamerCon.
Next Saturday and Sunday. We are hyped. We're getting everything ready. We should have the schedule released probably this Saturday,
yeah.
of what we have. We're waiting a little while because we're trying to fill up people for our interviews, but we'll at least have the games finalized and that schedule up there. So we will be streaming that from Platinum City Gaming. If you guys didn't catch us last year, it was so much fun. We have Caitlin back, which was Bayonetta. She's coming. She's going to play Mario Kart with us again, but this time it's going to be deluxe. Because last year we didn't do deluxe. I think we just did.
We did deluxe last year.
I think we did Wii U.
No, we did deluxe.
Did we do deluxe?
Deluxe was out last year.
Oh, okay, cool.
Actually, it was out in 2017.
Oh, okay.
So we're good.
All right, cool. So we're going to do deluxe again with Caitlin.
On Kyle, so.
But this time she's not plugging her cosplay. She will not be cosplaying this year. She will be doing her booth. She's going to be talking about some of the products she makes, so that's fantastic.
Absolutely.
I'm actually super excited for this. We have Lame Genie joining us. Lame Genie is a band that plays video game songs. They make classic video game songs into rock songs. They are awesome.
Yes.
They are
That's
awesome.
dope.
They are so dope.
I was watching some of their videos today.
Yeah, they are really, really good.
Stuff.
Yeah, really, really good. So they're going to be playing Mario Party with us, so that's going to be exciting. And then we have a couple more vendors coming to join us, and our boy Jamie will be joining us. That's always a good time. And he always gets real. He takes over. When he comes, he takes over.
He did last year.
Yeah, he
you guys
takes
playing
over.
Mario Party? He just came over.
Yeah,
Done.
he's like, Mario Party's over, guys. I'm talking.
Yep.
I'm talking.
Yep.
Jamie's
Trying to play the game. He's like, but the thing is, you're like,
commands the room.
Yeah, so that's okay, though, because he fills the room with positive energy, so I'm cool with that.
Absolutely.
So that's going to be a blast. And then the next week, I'm excited to say this, because I don't think we officially said, we talked about it off air. We have PAX, but not only do we have PAX, we are going to stream live from PAX.
we will be streaming.
So we will do PCG live at PAX.
That's
so
dope,
I am super stoked for that one. That's going to be dope. I think we're just going to do it randomly in the hall. I think we're just going to do it randomly in the hall.
Wherever we got to do
Randomly
it.
in the hall.
With that being said,
Kyle, drum
Yes.
roll now.
We are currently 13 days, 15 hours, 17 minutes, and 52 seconds until PAX East.
I haven't told you guys this.
2019.
Yesterday I pulled out all my PAX shirts. I will be wearing a PAX shirt each day from every PAX East till the final day. So what I'm going to do is the first PAX East was 2010. So we're going to have an 8-day countdown, right? So on the first day, when it's on the 10th day of Christmas,
I was about to say,
East
we're
gave
going to have
to
to
me.
sing that.
on the 10th day of Christmas, PAX East gave to me.
PAX 2010.
So I'm going to wear all my shirts, and I'm going to wear a badge that day.
That's dope.
Too, for that year.
That's how you create hype
Yep.
for your event.
Yo, what's so dope,
yeah.
too, about PAX East is every time I go and I wear my badges, I always get the holy shit, and someone comes and touches them. I say,
Oh,
you can
See,
look,
don't touch it.
You don't
You got to act
touch
like Russell
that.
Westbrook.
Yeah.
Don't touch me.
But I'm going to end up being like Mr. T, and I'm going to end up having like a tumor in my neck by all the badges that I have. Too soon?
God damn.
But, no, we're stoked. We're going to do it live. You're going to have all three of us for the first time
Yes.
in PAX history at PAX. So this is going to be fantastic. We're gonna pop Andre's PAX cherry.
Yes, this is
Finally.
my first time. Yo, I'm so y'all excited because y'all used to this, but I'm super excited because I've never done it.
Yeah. You're going to be
So-
very overwhelmed.
Yeah.
You're gonna
I'm
be
trying to
very-
get Saturday. I'm pushing for Saturday. I'm doing Thursday, but I'm gonna push for Saturday. So
I wish I bought that extra ticket.
Why couldn't it have been
early
Saturday?
I know. I dropped the ball on that one. Why couldn't it have been before you bought your Thursday?
That could have been before
Right?
I spent the price for 2.
Yeah, we won't talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't bring that up.
I kind of feel bad for you. No, I don't kind of. I do. I do.
I'm gonna try to finagle something, man.
Speaking of PAX East, I should say,
PAX East.
you're going Thursday, right?
Yes.
There's some major hype
Oh yeah, we haven't
going
even
down for Thursday.
We haven't
on
even
PAX,
talked about that.
and we haven't even talked about it.
Okay, so what's up? You gonna fill it in? You know.
So, at 2 o'clock, if you are at PAX East on Thursday, Gearbox software is going to be in the main theater.
Who's Gearbox again? Could you?
Oh, they just happened to make this game.
Just a little game.
Just a little game called Borderlands.
Oh, that small game. That got a sequel that was even bigger.
That got a sequel. That
And
got
a
a pre-sequel
Yes.
afterwards.
Okay.
Crazy.
And insane. It
Crazy.
could happen.
Crazy.
Heavy rumors, and they're teasing people
Yes.
with pictures.
that little picture that they did.
And people are saying, there are a lot of people saying it's Borderlands, a lot of people saying it's not Borderlands, but there's multiple games going to be there, apparently.
Yeah,
So
they're
more
not
than
just releasing
likely, my prediction that I was wrong the first 2 years of E3 is going to happen now.
This is what you were saving it for. You meant to say PAX East.
I meant to say PAX East 2019 specifically, that Borderlands 3 will be announced. That's what I'm saying. But it's not guaranteed because we don't know.
We don't.
We don't. But that theater is going to be packed.
Yeah, I'm going there. I'm going there on Wednesday and waiting in line.
I might as well.
Yeah.
I bet you people right when they get in there are going to be at the
Oh
line.
yeah.
And the bad thing is there's something going on before that.
Yeah,
So-
but they do the pre-lines.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The pre-line is going to be for the first one more than likely because the first one doesn't start until I think 11:30. And then
Yeah, but once that goes in, you'll be able to wait in line.
that literally I bet you people are going to be waiting in a line behind the pre-line
Oh yeah.
to get in there for Gearbox.
So you know what's funny that they've never done? They've actually have the quarry lines on the maps now for what events?
Yeah.
Which is different. They've never done that before.
Yep.
So, also one last topic on PAX. Our What's Good ladies will be at PAX, and they finally released on Twitter their meet and greet.
They were doing the meet and greet. Yep.
We will be there.
Oh, we're going.
And I tweeted them. Did you see their reply?
I did not see you tweeted them on Platinum City Gaming?
Yep.
Oh,
and
I
they
did-
said yes, please.
They did not.
Yep, they did.
You lying.
I'm not lying.
You lying.
I'm not lying. I said.
Hold up.
I said we're gonna have to meet up, and then they
I
go.
want proof.
They go yes, please.
I want proof.
Yes, please.
They probably.
That's what they said.
I want proof though because I don't have.
And I got giddy. I was like, hee.
He got giggity.
I was like, hee. I was like, oh damn.
Because I see who's this? Kyle. Kyle said going to PAX.
Hope we
East
catch
to hang
up.
out.
Yes, please.
Oh man.
Hope we get the. Yes, please. Wow.
So I'm excited. So I'm not sure which one has control, but I think Brittany has control over there.
Brittany might as well be like my sister. Because first of all,
She wants to have sex with
All right.
Sonic. Just so you
first
know.
of all, see, she's like my sister. Except
I just
want
want you to know that.
Well, let's put it this way. She's goofy.
Yeah, no, she is goofy.
She's
funny.
goofy.
Yeah.
So, and I'm pretty much the goofy one out of the three of us. She loves Resident Evil. She loves Zelda. She's like my sister.
So you about to meet your wife?
No, my sister.
Oh,
because
okay.
She's already married.
She already married.
Oh, okay.
She's
So
already-
that has to be.
I think all
She's not
three of them are
citizen.
married.
Oh yeah,
I think all three of them are married. I know Andrea is because her husband works for Sony.
which is Van's sister.
Yeah, that's my
Sony.
sister. I'm gonna tell her too. I'm like, hey, we were meant to be sister and brother. I don't know if you know,
But I love Sony,
but you're my long.
and I'll
long
just
lost-
sit there and go.
But you know what? Segue.
Segway.
We are not
Wait,
talking about
where's the stream
Sony.
deck?
We're not.
Oh,
We are not talking about Sony today. So a couple weeks ago was Kyle's week, and this
Yes.
week is Andre's week.
yes.
There is a lot for Andre to share today.
Yes,
but
there
before
is.
we do that, there's one thing about Nintendo that I'm going to kind of hand to you so you can go to because I don't think you know. What are the two free online games for the NES?
Oh, the two free online games.
I'm
from
actually
the
really stoked about it.
What bass is that?
Which actually,
I was going to kill Bones because Bones is trying to mess with us.
Bones, I will come out there, and I will.
I'll spank you like your mama does.
Okay, that's possible. Anyway, so the two games, which actually should be four, because this whole special edition thing is pissing me off. But that's a different story. So the two games that are coming out this month, that are already out actually, are Star Tropics, which I have never played.
You should be
which is basically RPG style or Final
I
Fantasy
love
style.
that game.
I never played it.
When I heard that, I was.
I never played it either.
You
So
never
Star-
played Star Tropics? Oh my god, it was like
I
the
might play
classic for Nintendo.
I'll probably play it.
It's that game that was hyped for Nintendo that everyone liked but no one talked about. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when Nintendo Power came out with magazines all the time, like, that was always a big core part of it.
Yeah.
So, sorry, got
And
excited.
the second game,
This is dope.
which also I have not played, but I'm definitely playing it now, is Kid Icarus.
Oh wow, that's one of the games.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's big. So I
I
gotta
hate you.
get out of here, bastard. now I gotta clean
That's
out the. I gotta clean out the
I think he
clean the
threw
dust off
one.
of my Switch.
Why is there dust on your Switch? The hell's wrong with you?
I thought you don't have a Switch anymore.
No, I have my
Don't you have to
Switch.
go pick up a new one?
No, I got my Switch.
Because you got rid of your Switch.
No. I remember I
That was
had.
a while ago.
Remember I
We
had
got
3 Switches.
Yeah, now we got one.
I don't know.
I still have 2. But
Yeah,
now I gotta
actually,
wipe the dust off of mine.
You do because you actually got to get on my level for Mario Kart.
Oh.
You got to train. You got to train. Well, I can just sit back and watch.
So I was gonna give your company a real good compliment today for something I just found out on Twitter. But you know what? I don't even want to do it no more.
Well, why? What was on Twitter?
So, since we're talking about Nintendo, I was gonna save this for later.
Yep.
The Behemoth, which is one of my favorite companies.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna show you this image, and you're gonna know what it means.
Oh yeah. I bet I do.
You're gonna know what this means.
Oh,
boy.
If it is what I think it is, I quit.
The Behemoth shared that. Now, for people that may not know,
Oh.
there's a little game that came out years ago. Vin, you probably know what this means.
Oh.
Behemoth
Oh.
is the inventor of
Oh.
a game called
That's actually really perfect for it,
Yeah.
though.
Castle Crashers.
But they just need to make a sequel.
Well, this is the thing.
You think it's going to be for a sequel?
Someone had asked. So, okay, we get Castle Crashers again, now on the Switch. Then the guy, they responded, who said again?
Oh!
Oh.
Do we get
Oh.
a Castle Crashers release at PAX?
Now,
What?
if they announce Castle Crashers 2,
Oh.
and it is a Switch exclusive,
Oh.
Oh, boy.
That would be. I mean, I would feel bad for you. I would feel bad for you, but I don't think it's gonna be an exclusive. I think you're safe.
I just want to know why they only showed the Joy-Cons, though.
To hype the Switch part. I think.
What do you- what-
I
if-
think you're safe. I think you're safe.
I mean, regardless, I'm happy. Castle Crashers, I've been waiting for I'm going to their booth. I hope they announce. I hope they have a booth there this year. I don't even
No,
know.
they
Oh,
always have
they
a
always
booth.
have a booth.
Okay,
They always
okay.
have a booth.
It's always in the same exact
If
spot
they
every year.
announce
It's never
Castle
been anywhere
Crashers-
different.
If they announce Castle Crashers 2, even if they announce Castle
At
Crashers
PAX?
for Switch, yeah, even if they announce Castle Crashers for Switch, that's still big to me.
Yeah.
But if they announce Castle Crashers 2,
Oh.
but this was ill. If they do Castle Crashers 1 for the Switch, they can always do Nintendo content.
Yes.
So my eyes are open.
Imagine a Samus armor
Oh, don't do that to me.
on your Castle Crash.
Don't do that to me. Don't
Oh.
do that. Look at this,
I'm
man.
just-
Everybody,
I'm just saying.
everybody on Twitter right now is like, don't do that to us, Behemoth. Don't do that to us,
I put this
Behemoth.
up for you guys so you guys can use.
Don't do that to us.
I know. I
Behemoth.
was trying to bring up both chats, but then you're not signed in, no sir. So
I have
now
the-
But that's
I kind of, yeah.
kind of big on Nintendo's part. To get Castle Crashers, that game just can live forever. Like, no matter how many times the game's been played, when it came out for PlayStation after,
Yes.
people were still killing it on PlayStation because it came out Xbox first, then it came out PlayStation and Steam.
Yep.
They could keep pushing this game out as long as they add some more stuff to it.
Oh God, yeah.
Then they did definitive editions like 2 years ago. So
Oh man, they did. I do have the definitive edition.
I do
of
too.
Xbox
I
One.
love I Castle Crashers is in my top 10 games of all time.
Top 10.
Yes, easily.
You know what's funny? Before the show, and I forgot to bring this up, I wanted to kind of do your top 10 favorite games of all time, but the catch was you could only do one for each franchise. So you couldn't pick like 2 Zelda games or anything like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But
That
I
wouldn't
didn't
be
s-
hard for me.
But I didn't say. Oh, I mean, which is funny because I was just sitting in the car and I came up with 10 like right off the bat.
That wouldn't be hard
So
for
I
me.
was like, okay, but I'd have to write them down because now I completely forgot.
Yeah.
So
But that'll be something good to
maybe
do.
we should
But
do that next week.
Castle
Man, are
Crashers.
you down for that next week?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
His name is Professor Van today. He has his
Professor.
glasses on.
Yes, it is Professor Van.
I love wearing glasses. Like, I wanted to wear glasses ever since I was a little kid. I used to try to fake eye exams. And the
Vince
guy,
be like, Exile!
yeah, it was so bad. And then when I finally needed glasses, I was like, this sucks.
Yep.
But I do like thicker glasses.
Yeah.
The thicker glasses is me. Like once because of the frames and stuff. But
Right now, you look like you know everything.
yeah, I do. I've been called Malcolm X.
He said, I do.
I've been called Malcolm X. I've been called everything, so I'm cool with that. But damn, you guys took my segue away.
Is there? Oh well, I'm sorry. That's
I
why
had
you're
a
not the king
segue,
of segues.
but that's okay. I ruined my own segue because I talked about the Nintendo stuff. So, but
There's actually one more. Speaking of Nintendo, there's one more piece of information for Nintendo that I actually learned. So, apparently, Google Chrome is adding support for Nintendo Switch controllers.
how? How's that even
don't know.
possible?
I don't know, but according to Nintendo Enthusiasts,
That's impossible.
that's what's happening.
Can I just say that we predicted last year that Google thing when he left, and we all seen, me, you, and Kyle seen that Google dude was working. Where did he come from? He was working with Microsoft,
He's
right?
working with Microsoft.
He went over to Google. Us three were like,
Yep.
And
He's doing
I
stuff.
think this weekend.
an
right?
event. There's an
Yeah,
event.
this weekend they're doing
Yes,
the
there is an
the,
event.
GDC.
yep.
Is GDC this weekend or
Yeah.
next weekend?
It's not the same weekend.
South by
as PAX.
Southwest is. I thought. Wait. All right. South by Southwest is this weekend. I know that.
Oh,
I'm
then
pretty
maybe
sure
GDC
GDC
is
is the
next-
same weekend as GamerCon.
And they're going to be showing.
Oh, that's what it is. I'm sorry. It's GamerCon. I've lost myself. I thought this weekend was GamerCon. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Is
No.
GDC is the same week as GamerCon.
Yes, GDC is the same weekend as GamerCon. South by Southwest.
They're
is this
saying
weekend.
they're
Google's
gonna
got
reveal
something
this
big.
Google thing. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what you could do at this point that's different than what Xbox.
But this
PS4
could
doing.
lead to what the whole cloud gaming
Dude,
thing was
they-
in
Sure,
Japan.
sure.
So, all right, I've been listening. I've been catching up on all my podcasts. I'm in Happy Land because now I bought a new car, and in my car I have actually the aux that works. So that's the only reason why I've been able to listen to podcasts. I'm home or here, I don't listen to my podcast. I've kind of changed it up now. I've been kind of putting headphones on.
Yeah.
But I can't work and listen to podcasts at the same time. It throws me off because I start getting into what they're listening to and whatever. But I've been listening and catching up on what's good games and everything else. And on Kind of Funny, they brought up a great point. Everybody wants these streaming services to work.
Yeah.
We already know PlayStation Now is fantastic. Xbox Game Pass is awesome, right? But the big one is PlayStation Now because PlayStation Now is full streaming.
Yeah.
Full streaming, and it works awesome, right? Some people bitch, well, the people don't have full internet connection. Then don't buy it. It's that simple.
Yeah.
It's not for
We live in
you.
a day and age you have to have the
Yeah,
internet to match. what you have.
it's not for you then. Like then what are you complain about? Then get on your ISP as a group and get them to put. You don't put internet there because you guys don't complain. That's what it comes down to.
Yep.
So with saying that, like now's the time. This is the new generation that we got to get into.
We knew it
because
was
it's
coming,
huge.
but now it's actually like official. That-
Segue. With saying that.
He's trying really hard.
With saying that, on Tuesday, we had an awesome conference. Not conference, but a little showing from Microsoft.
Yeah.
Except extremely corny.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no.
But y'all know how I feel about acting. Van, we talk about this
You
all
must
the
have been
time.
dying
Van,
watching that.
Van, you remember my reaction with E3
Yeah.
and Ubisoft? You know how
You
much
get bad
I
grades on the corniness.
I hate the cheesy acting, and that acting was worse than Ubisoft.
I hope they
acting.
never have those two girls ever do it again.
They try to do an all
they
girl thing
will.
for girls.
Just get Andrea Renee. I guess she's a PlayStation girl. Actually, you know who's really the PlayStation person? Greg Miller. Greg
Yes.
Miller's the big
Yeah,
PlayStation guy.
he is.
He did the PlayStation experience and
Him.
everything.
Yep.
Ryan McCaffrey. It's too, there's too many other people to be
Yeah.
having them random girls that we don't know.
Yeah.
That I don't know nothing about. I was just so mad. Like,
Yeah, that was bad.
The acting.
It's
hey,
not that they didn't know what they were doing. It's just stop with the overacting.
Kyle,
Yeah.
is,
Yeah,
is
it
there
was corny.
something you have that I can like maybe play portable? Any chance you have? Any
Why, absolutely. I mean, you could actually play on this nice phone. that's
Yeah,
portable.
right.
And
Oh
then
my
again-
God. Wait,
God.
how does it work? Do I like?
Well, it's simple. All you have to do is hit this nice button on the side, and then you unlock.
Oh!
And then you turn it side, and then you can play.
But that wasn't the worst part. The worst part was like she was like, well, see, for me to believe it, I actually would have to see it.
Yeah, that was.
But wait,
But wait.
we have it here. She goes, no way. Oh, please.
Oh my God.
It was so bad, man.
Please. Get her out of there, please.
Oh, no.
But,
just the overacting. Please stop.
And I want to be very clear. It has nothing to do with her being a female. I would have been absolutely fantastically cool with all the What's Good girls over there.
Yeah.
Like, it was just
As long as they weren't overacting.
Yeah. But
Listen,
like,
I don't care who it is, guy, girl, whoever it is.
Yeah.
If they're overacting, like, no offense, man, PlayStation does all the time.
PlayStation. They do not.
Yes, they do.
not.
Listen,
Ben?
Andre,
This year's E3.
thank you.
That wasn't PlayStation's conference. That was EA's conference. It's Ubi. Come on, Ubisoft.
We're talking about
Ubisoft.
Van, remind yourself of when they came out the church setup thing. That was dope.
Oh wait, you're talking about the
Them
people
guys
on the stage?
that were after,
Oh.
they were like,
But
yeah.
it wasn't all of them. It wasn't all of them. It was that one dude. It was that one dude. He was bad.
Yeah, because Left 4 Dead?
Yeah.
Oh, man, let me tell you. What is it about again? Zombies, right?
Zombie, yeah.
That's what it's about.
You guys are taking my segue.
Oh, my God. Wait,
You guys are
Andre,
taking,
did you see that game, Ghost of Tsushima?
What is that?
The
one we
it's
just
the
seen.
samurai, the one we just saw. It was amazing. Oh,
You
my
guys-
God.
you guys are taking my segue. So, anyways, my segue was streaming.
Yes.
Yes.
That's huge.
Yes.
That's huge. And that's something that you were talking about in previous shows, that they're going to streamline your Xbox where you can remote play, which PlayStation kind of already had that.
Vita does it, right?
So, all right,
What's
this is this. Shut up. Hey, you know what? Screw you. They just discontinued the Vita. So, ha!
He said they just.
Hey.
Hands like they just did it.
Hey,
they
ready?
just did
Ready?
it.
I'm just going to blow Van's mind for a sec.
Okay.
You do know the 3DS has been out longer and it's still being sold?
It's kids, man. You got kids
Yeah.
playing the.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Okay, let's
I'm
talk
just
about
saying.
what console is actually physically better, though.
I mean, the 3DS because it has Pokemon.
It's
I'm
what?
just saying.
He said
I'm
3DS
just
because that
saying.
Pokemon.
Oh.
I mean, I'm just
No,
saying.
see, but again, I said hardware.
You know what's crazy, Van? If the Vita never existed before, right, and it came out now, it would work.
Oh,
That's
no,
what's
no,
crazy.
No. But what? No, you're right. But what killed the Vita was, we've talked about this, is the SD card.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for that stupid SD card, like, why are you gonna make a? You have to have a different.
I
SD
think it was
card.
that and just they didn't market it like.
Yeah, they didn't have
Nintendo
good
did with the Wii U.
support. They didn't
There was
have
no
good
support.
support at all.
No.
The
Now-
graphics of the game was incredible.
Now would be
Huh?
a good time. I'm telling you, listen.
No, I don't want them to. I don't want PlayStation to do a portable.
Well,
but-
No,
They're
no,
done now, but-
they're not allowed, only because then they're gonna look like they're stealing Nintendo's.
Yeah, but they patent something during the summer
They
last
just
year,
need to do-
remember?
I mean, they did.
They
They just
patent
got to do a
something.
remote play. Do what Xbox is
Do
doing.
what Xbox
like
do-
you've
do
already
shit.
been doing it. So they. All right. Sorry. I kind of sidetracked there. So PlayStation now has remote play on your phone,
Yep.
right? And it's supposed to work crisp, right? I don't know if as crisp as what we've seen with the Xbox
Yeah.
one, but pretty crisp. The problem is you have to be on the same network.
Yeah.
That made me instantly want to flip the table because they did that mistake already with the Vita.
Yeah.
Like with the PlayStation Now. Like the only reason why I wanted my Vita, like I fell in love back with my Vita again, was because PlayStation Now. You want to resell Vitas? PlayStation Now on Vita. Boom.
Yeah.
Automatic. PlayStation Now on Vita.
It would
now,
work.
You could resell all your Vitas again. So if they're going to do something that's going to play PlayStation Now, that would be fantastic.
That's all you need it for. That's why I told you guys, since you went over to the streaming thing, what Xbox is doing, what Microsoft is doing. I was scared at first when I first heard of it, but now I see what
It looks so
what
good.
the ultimate goal is. The fact that because it's through Game Pass, the launch through Game Pass, you can play without being connected to an internet connection because
Yep.
Game Pass downloads.
Yep.
You download the game from home, take it on the go. It's gonna work flawlessly. Like they've made sure that you see the button. I even watched a tutorial video after they would talk about it. Phil was talking about it. For the people that don't know the image, you can look it up online. But you just put your phone as an attachment. It hooks right into the under part of your Xbox controller, and your phone, tablet. You can actually download it right now on the what do you call it? You can actually download a Windows 10 thing, or you can download the stream to screen, and you can put it. They don't have the attachment out yet, but you can put your controller with your phone right in front of you and play with your Xbox controller still. And I told you guys my only issue with Xbox doing this was I didn't want to use my phone to play Xbox games. That's all I kept thinking. Like,
But if
this-
it looks good,
no, I mean like without the controller. I didn't want to do this. Like if I'm playing Gears, I was not doing
yeah.
to be
Yeah,
able to
I get
hook
what
my
you're
saying.
Xbox controller up.
Yep.
and have a screen. Like, some people are like, well, I don't want to play portable. You don't have to. It's just like you just said. Don't do it.
Yeah,
but for me, like when I'm on the go, if I'm bored or if I want to play my game and I don't have time, now I can bring it on the go. iOS, Android, you can download it. All you need is a phone.
Yeah.
It really comes down to how better your phone is. And I like what, before you get into it, Kyle, because I know what you're thinking.
Oh boy, what's he thinking?
Sounds familiar.
Remember what the guys, it does sound familiar. We're not, listen. We working together right now. Hey,
That's true.
Xbox,
We
you
are
think we're
working together. We are working together.
Come on, man.
All right, I'll take it back.
But don't forget, the guy did say that came out. He said that, because the lady said, but you guys lose all your consoles. And he said, we're not stepping away from consoles. What this does is, every time you log on, like I've been saying, it's still considered being on an Xbox. So I get what they're doing, and it's not going to take away
I get
from,
what they're trying to promote.
Yeah. It's not going to take away from the console, because that's why Xbox is always all in one. The S, the One X, you see how easy it was to transfer your stuff from your Xbox to your One X.
Yeah.
Everything's just transfer. Game Pass, log in. I can download on my Game Pass app right now games that I want when I get home installed, and it would do it. And then when I get home, they're installed. I don't have to wait for hours.
Yeah.
Everything's just all access. So to add it to iOS and Android, that was one of the few big announcements that was announced, and I think it's big, man. I see how good it worked, like Van said. That was key for me. See how smooth it worked? I said, all right, Forza, one of the highest powered games, is working on a phone, right? But my question is, if you don't got a good phone, then how's it going to run?
But in all reality, though, like everyone's getting the better phones now.
True.
Like,
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like that's the big thing. Like the better phones is becoming a pretty big thing.
Yeah.
So,
Agreed.
no, but I was impressed with that. And you know me, like I'm not a huge person for that type of stuff, and it looked fantastic.
It did.
It looked really, really fantastic. So I don't know how I feel about my phone being in the controller thing, but I think that's something I could probably get used to. So.
That was my only question, just like, do I really want to stick my phone on a thing with my controller? Because if that thing just happens to malfunction and it drops,
that's the only thing you got to worry about. And when the first thing I thought about was actually your controller, your Gears controller. I said, if I got an elite controller or like a dope controller and I hook my phone up to it, it's just going to feel all the better.
Segue. Speaking of controllers, how about that new controller that they have? And what's great is my first perspective was like when I seen it, I'm like, who cares? Like you guys have millions of controllers out now. Like who cares? Like it's just the design, even though the design's sexy, but you guys are giving way too many options now. Like way too many. What was awesome about it is it's Bluetooth compatible.
The first Bluetooth one.
Yep.
Copying PlayStation, I'll take that. The first thing that I got from my boys was PlayStation, but I'm like, dude, they all copy off each other. It's just a matter of time.
But no one's copying. It's a standard. It becomes a standard. Like, why not do it? Like, if we don't do that.
They should have been had Bluetooth support, though. Like,
it's not copying. It's just like, hey, is iPhone copying Android when they make a phone?
At this point, it's just being part of the feature.
Yeah. Like, it's a feature that is a requirement now.
That was dope, though. And like you said, I'm not too big into, like, I do love controllers. Like, I still want Kyle's controller, which I hope he gives me one day. But all the controllers they make, because they don't make that one no more. That's why they don't make that one no more. But all the controls they come out with, I'm always like, I love design, and that one really is designed well. But I'm like, but it's still a controller. But like my guys at GameStop say, if you don't know how crazy people go over these, just because the controller has a fresh paint over it, people go crazy. I'm like, but I can make my own. On the Xbox Design Lab, I can make my own controller
for less.
Now.
For less. Can you make an Elite? That's the question.
You cannot.
But that's not an Elite controller, though.
Mine?
No. The Phantom white one.
The Phantom white one. No.
It's not Elite.
No, it's not Elite.
It's just a sexy looking controller.
Which they don't do the Elites anymore, right?
They do.
They do them like, the one he got is limited. Like, you can't find that one.
You got the Gears Elite.
The Gears Elite,
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I have two Elite now. I have two Elite controllers now.
Yeah.
It's kind of bad, but.
We know.
Yeah.
We know.
I use one for PC. I literally use the black one for PC now and the Gears one for Xbox.
Yeah.
Which I'm glad that I can actually use it for PC. Which helps out. So.
But yeah, they covered a good amount of it.
What else did they cover in this Xbox?
For people that do like State of Decay, which I don't, like Dwell, that's it. That's his game. He loves some State of Decay. They announced more DLC. Hey, for a game like Sea of Thieves, a game like State of Decay, I may not like them, but they support these games, man. They've been pushing content out left and right for these games, and I'm just like, have fun to the people that like them. And it is on my console, but they're not my type of game.
Did you guys know there's a new free-to-play game? It's not new. I guess it's not new. I think it's been out for a little while, but it's new to the consoles. Warface. You ever heard of that?
Warface.
It's almost like a Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Kind of like game.
They say it's Call of Duty mixed with Counter-Strike. That's how people like it.
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
Yep. It's very mixed,
Counts
but it
on
looks
me.
good. It actually looks really good. I'm trying to give it a shot.
Yeah.
Well, sounds like a big rage fest.
It's free to play.
at that point.
Hey, it's not battle royale.
True.
Yeah, but do you realize how toxic the CS:GO community is? Like, I have a
All
friend.
right, first of
I
all-
have a friend. All right, I know a lot of communities are toxic,
First
but
of
I have
all-
a friend who like she built her channel off of CS:GO, and now she don't play anymore because it's that toxic.
Well, I mean,
like it's bad.
like League is disgusting. Like toxic, the community.
Yeah, I
Melee
guess, yeah.
is extremely
I
disgusting.
think
Oh,
Melee's
yeah.
the worst. I really feel personally Melee's the worst.
I was shocked at some of the things that I seen in Melee. Like I've seen a lot of bad things in Melee, and then this certain situation happened, and to see everyone's response, I was just like, this is bad.
People are dicks about Melee. Like
Yeah.
I don't even like to be around people that like Melee because they're so. I can't stand it, man.
Yeah. Bones.
Yeah.
But the big
Oh
announcement.
God,
Let's talk about the big.
that was for like I said once again for me. I really didn't care about it too much, but for the PC fans, I've been crying for this since Halo Combat Evolved, which is the first Halo for the Black Xbox. Can we please get Halo on PC? So not only did they get Halo, they got the entire Master Chief Collection, which is Halo 1, 2, 3, 4, and now Halo Reach.
Yes.
And Halo Reach is considered the most competitive Halo because the weapons are tuned out.
Yes.
So for people that don't know, because a lot of people are like Halo Reach ain't a big deal.
No,
But
Halo
for
Reach is
Xbox
good.
fans and for PC fans that have been wanting to play, Halo Reach's guns are like.
Dude, after Halo 4, I was just like, I don't want to do this no more.
But Halo Reach was before 4 though. Halo Reach.
Halo
No,
Reach.
Halo 3, sorry. After Halo 3.
Halo 3 was dope.
No.
Halo 3 was dope.
So when I was playing Halo 3, right, we got it on day of release. We beat it on Legendary in 6 hours, right?
Yeah.
And I was falling asleep while playing the game. So, so I don't know if you guys ever play co-op, and when you play co-op and someone lags behind, what happens is they just keep teleporting them
Yep.
where you guys are. That's how my brother and my that's how my brother and my friend knew I would fall asleep, as all of a sudden I'd teleport in front. But like we're all right next to each other. Like we were all in the same room.
Yeah.
That was Gamer Fuel Day. Oh man, we drank
Oh, Gamer Fuel,
three
man.
12 packs of Gamer Fuel in 6 hours.
Yeah, man.
Jeez.
That is, I didn't sleep for a week. Like legit, didn't sleep for a week.
Somehow he fell asleep while playing Halo, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like Halo is what Gears did. Like, remember when Gears 4 came out?
Yep.
I was mad that they said it was a 4-player co-op. But then when I played the 2-player co-op, I was like, now I understand why. And now I'm hoping that this one's still only 2-player because sometimes when you do 4 players, it gets a little too actiony. Like you're like
There's too much
it's
getting
too
done.
much. Yeah. Like
Well-
someone on the ship, someone doing. Then when you play like a Gears, where it's like we have to lift this crate together. You even though it's something as small as lifting a crate together, you can't fall asleep. Like if I'm like, yo, Van, I'm like, Van, lift the damn box. So it's like that's what I mean. You got to beat Gears 5 together. We got to make that a deal that we beat Gears 5.
I have a lot of people that I have to beat Gears 5. Like, I just played with our buddy Albert through co-op. Now I have to play with you co-op. And now I have to play with Dwoley co-op. It's crazy. But I mean, I have no problem doing that.
That's what I'm saying. Like Van's saying with the Halo thing, I get what he's saying because there's certain games like I was playing Division with my brother.
Yep.
The first day it came out on Monday,
Yep.
and on Tuesday, and we were playing. And when I was playing with him, he just sometimes he could be like a ball of energy, and then sometimes he could be the most annoying thing ever.
Yep.
I'm trying to tell him how to craft his weapons and this and that. He wasn't listening. So as we were going through the mission, when you're stuck behind an area and you're pinned down for like 20 minutes fighting something.
Yeah.
And the people aren't, you're not communicating or you're not having a good conversation, you will fall asleep or you will get tired.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like, it depends who you play with on certain games, too.
Oh, God, yeah.
But,
And going back to Gears, like when you were talking about when Gears 3 had 4-player co-op, and then when Gears 4 went back to 2. The problem with 3 and the 4-player is that so many people would hop on,
I
and
hate that.
2 seconds later, we're gone.
I hate that.
So it made no sense to do unless you had a party of 3 other people dedicated that you knew and you were gonna play. It worked.
Yeah.
But after that, which is hard to do in a game like that, if you have randoms, it's they leave, no one comes in, they leave, no one comes in.
That's true.
They leave, no one comes in. Like it was a good idea. It was a good try, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
So it went back to 2, and 2 is perfect.
I think 2 works well. That's what I'm saying with the new Halo. They already said that they're bringing the couch co-op back for it. But try to do 2.
Thank freaking God. Oh, my God.
Yeah, try to do. They said with Halo Infinite they would never go back to not having split screen. That's the only thing that messed up Halo 5. That and the false advertisement of the campaign. But what we're going to see,
do you remember, just not to interrupt, do you remember the reason why they did not have local multiplayer on Halo 5? Do you remember what they said?
Frame drop.
Because it would disrupt. Because it would disrupt the graphics of the game.
Yeah.
That is the lamest excuse you can
We've
make.
played Halo 1, 2, 3, 4, and Reach split screen, and that ain't never been a problem.
No.
But with 5, because you want to run it out
They
4K 60 frames.
Yeah, they didn't want to do. They couldn't get to 60 frames. They could only go up to.
They didn't even run 4K.
30.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did they ever even upscale it to 4K? I don't even really think they did.
No, they haven't. They did.
No.
Master Chief is. Master Chief Collection is.
Master Chief Collection is.
The
Not
Master
Halo
Chief
5.
Collection is 4K HDR.
Yeah, but not Halo 5.
Master Chief.
Which is
Not that no.
No, but Master Chief though they had a lot of problems. That's
They
why they're
did,
doing
they did.
this.
Halo
Like,
5.
They had to fix a lot of things.
They did a patch like during E3 last year for Xbox. Now they're doing another one. Yeah, now they're doing one for PC
People
and
were
Xbox.
so mad.
It was bad. It was really bad. You couldn't
People
get
were
into
so
no matches.
mad.
But
Yeah.
now PC players can get that dream of who's better. PC, Microsoft. They're gonna have lobbies where you can actually do Xbox versus PC. It's gonna be cool. It's a cool thing, man. So. This was big, and I seen the reactions. You said you seen stuff on Mixer. I seen stuff on Twitter and Snap. People going crazy about it. I'm like, they act like this is Halo Infinite. But then I got why people were so hyped about it. But I was just like, I care more about the new Halo now. At this point, I'm more like,
because we've
Let's
been
get on to the next one.
We've been through
yeah.
it. Yeah, we've been through it. Like,
But that's
with all the
why
PC
I had the reaction that I had. I'm like, who cares? And then the next day, and like a lot of the game groups I'm in, a lot of people were sharing it and
Yeah.
PC. I'm like, guys, come on, like, come on. It's not like it's a new Halo that's coming out for PC. It's the one before you played on PC that you played. So now you have it on PC.
I think it gives PC players hope though to know that Halo
They need to
Infinite.
stop.
No, I'm saying like with Halo Infinite coming out, they know that they have a possibility and now.
You know what I love is that everyone in PC, like the world, say they're the master race, but yet PlayStation gets the exclusives, Xbox gets the exclusives.
Well,
You never see a Nintendo game on a PC.
no,
So,
God, no.
how
you hack it.
many exclusives do they have for PCs? Like besides League of Legends,
Yeah, that's a good.
Counter Strike, like
Especially
games
now that they're working even more with Xbox and PS, because almost
Well,
every
no,
game on
Xbox
PC.
is screwing that all up, man.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
they're giving them all the kinds of games. Like, stop that.
No, yeah.
I
That's
don't
why.
see-
Listen, that's why I keep saying
I don't see
the word
Spider-Man on
exclusives and Xbox don't go together.
The only one that, at the end of the day, like Van said,
Yeah.
the only one that's going to have exclusives is going to be Nintendo. Because
Yeah.
Xbox,
Yeah,
well,
eventually.
we don't know about Nintendo because we did see some dashboards and stuff with Splatoon on. Why was Splatoon on Xbox, Kyle? Can you explain that one to me? And while
Somebody hacked it.
someone hacked it.
Somebody hacked it.
Okay.
Yeah, I would go with the hack.
Vin's like, yeah, I'll go. That's not happening. I wouldn't even want that to happen, honestly.
Hey, they're working together. I'm just saying.
They're doing something because this whole crossplay crap, Minecraft.
That's
Minecraft coming to
kinda
Game Pass, Van. Van's favorite game is
It's coming to Game Pass. He's hyped.
I can't even believe that's even a
It
conversation.
should have been the first title. But I
I'm
get
about
it.
to say,
'cause-
don't they?
No, you're
own-
right. Yeah, you're right. It should have been a long time ago,
God, yeah.
considering.
But I get it. It's the big. It's Minecraft. Minecraft is so big still, and seeing the templates that still keep coming out for it, I'm just like,
It's unbelievable.
my kids love I don't know how, but they love Minecraft for Fortnite. I gave them the option. They pick Minecraft.
Nah, dude, you gotta let him get into Apex, man. Let him get into a man's game.
That's what I need to do. Start up
Man.
young so they can be legends in damn Apex.
Apex is good.
Apex is dope.
Apex is real good. I like Apex. All right, what else did Xbox talk
That
about?
was pretty much it. They showed Division 2, which we already knew about. They showed One Piece World Seeker, which Van I just told Kyle. The
Oh,
reviews for
can you
One
please
Piece,
say
Van,
it?
have been very, very bad.
Yeah, no, I
Van,
Can
me
we-
and you,
can we
Van, me and you had a little hype.
please?
Yeah.
Me and Van tried to give it a chance, but Van, I haven't seen higher than a 5.
oh my goodness.
Higher than a 5, Van.
Like I don't understand how anime games can't get it. I don't.
It just will never happen. But other than that, oh yeah, they announced this is pretty big because Van's been saying, we've been getting on Sony about not being at E3, but it looks like Microsoft after this year is going this Xbox Plaza route because they do have.
Oh, is that what they were showing?
Yeah, the Xbox Plaza where they're gonna have the whole area set up, all Microsoft, which I gotta be there next year. I wish I could go this year for that, but I gotta be there next year at least because.
Oh, can I segue kinda?
Go ahead, man.
Can I segue kinda because we were talking about West Coast and conventions.
Go ahead. That's pretty much it. I
mean, pretty much, unless a major debacle happens, it's confirmed. I'll be heading to PAX West.
PAX West
later this year.
When is PAX West? September?
PAX West is Labor Day weekend. So end of August into September.
Nice,
yeah.
bro. So
I'm just waiting for you two to finally.
Yeah, that one might not be me, just because of there's way too much stuff going on. But I'm not saying no. No, never came out of my mouth. Besides, just right there.
You did not say no.
I did not say no.
By the way, everybody say hi to Dwoley on Mixer.
What's up, Duo?
Hey, Dolly.
You see that State of Decay 2 DLC? That's made for you. I called Microsoft and said, my boy Duo likes your game. Make some DLC for him. And they said, all right, we got you. So they did.
So we got you.
You're welcome. I called Toei Tecmo and told them don't make no more Dynasty Warrior games, and they said they're going to take 3 years off. That's for Albert. So.
That's for Albert. Oh, my God.
I got pulled like that. Van can call Sony right now and get them to go to E3, but he doesn't want to.
Nah, I'm good. I've had the conversation. They explained it, and I was just like, I feel you.
He said they explained it.
I feel you. I don't want to spend that money either.
So, Vin, do you think this is really happening that you said, because now that Microsoft pretty much confirmed this and EA's not doing their own thing?
What did I tell you guys? I'm telling you. The EA conferences and stuff like that.
I'm not really worried about
E3 conferences are going to turn into, they're just going to do videos. It makes more sense financially for them. That they can do more. They could show off more.
Microsoft has their own.
I agree.
See, I can see, EA doesn't have their own building there, though. Microsoft has their own building across the street and their own plaza, so I get them. Then Sony doesn't have a building there, but they have PSX. But EA and them don't have that, so I'm like.
Do they have PSX?
Who? Well, we don't know if they
E3
we don't know.
E3 is just not coming as important as it used to be because it was the only time that you could show off everything. Mm-hmm. But look at all the things we have. We have, GamerCon in Japan, Gamescom in Japan. We have GDC. Mm-hmm. We have freaking the awards now. Now they're doing it even in the awards. Yep. And the awards now are hyper than E3.
True.
Yeah.
Like the game, because they're saying, "Hey, trailer," because people don't want to hear talking. People don't want to hear that. Remember all the statistics they used to talk? That's what used to be all E3 was.
Yeah.
They don't even talk that anymore.
No, because nobody wants to hear it.
They don't talk about it at all.
That's why we don't like console reveals, because whenever there's a console reveal, whenever you know that a company's going to announce a console, you know that 30, 40 minutes out of the hour show are going to be explaining the new console.
Yes.
That's a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
That's a pain. That's why I like Treehouse. Nintendo does Treehouse. I like that as long as they don't just do one thing. But I like when there's Treehouses and Nintendo Directs. I've been saying inside Xbox, it's not as polished as Nintendo's is, but I like that now because now I know what's. If they announced that Halo thing at E3, I would have been pissed off. Mm-hmm. I would have been like, I don't.
But that's what. See, that was funny too. Is on what's good game. Kind of funny games. That's exactly what they said. They're like, this is not E3 news, but it's the biggest news that they could say at that thing.
Yes.
They say it's perfect, which makes sense. So for me, what PlayStation is doing, Sony's not going at all. I don't agree with that. Yeah. They should definitely be there. Yeah, it's because it's not like Nintendo doesn't go to E3. They go to E3.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just they're not showing anything. You know what I mean? They do the conference, whatever. But again, they make it a whole Treehouse experience. I love the Treehouse experience.
I do too.
At first, I wasn't for it, but then when I got to watch, I was like, that was kind of dope. I like that. It makes a whole day out of it, and I love that. I love that, and I think the other ones should do it too. I really do. I really do. I think everyone should catch on to that train, and I think that should be the new E3.
I think it just sucks for us. Like for them, I get it.
But not conference-wise, though. Not even
not conference-wise, but just having that moment of the year where we how we talk and we do our predictions and all that. Now we really can't look forward to that. Now it has to be like, well, whenever Xbox decides to do a show or whenever Sony decides to do a show.
But I still think they should make it that week. Like, I think E3 should still be a featured week. E3 needs to figure out how to grow with today's times.
Yeah.
Right? Take advantage of that and be like, hey, you guys don't have to be here. Let's do the show, but let's make this an event. You know,
Do
how
like the
can we
Game
make this-
Awards.
Exactly.
If you just had it where they were like world premiere exclusive, a message from Sony, Game Awards this year were better. What was it last year? Game Awards last year were overall better than E3 in a way because you got premiere.
Yeah.
Then you seen Microsoft, Sony,
I would
and
say in
Nintendo on
releases
stage.
it's better, but
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like just the consistency. It
Yeah,
was like game. Talk for 2 minutes. Talk.
But
with
they did that the first year too, and that's why I was excited for this year. 'Cause
That's
I'm like,
what
if
I'm
this
saying,
year is
yeah.
like last year's, and it was better.
It was.
I don't know how, and they kicked off with the dude that we thought was the most hypest part of the whole thing. And
Yeah,
we
we
were
said
like,
it.
oh, he's never going to be on again. First person they show is him. I'm like,
It's him, yeah.
what the hell? But I love that because they realized how much hype that caused. They were like,
works.
hey, we're going to cradle this. You know, we're going to have fun with this. They had him, you can tell they had him on a leash, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
definitely.
God, yeah.
They had him on a leash because
Even Keeley was like saying the same thing. He's like, okay, thanks for coming, bye.
I want to know what, now that Microsoft said this year they're doing the Xbox Plaza thing, and it's still connected to E3, what's going to be the next few years now? Do they go the route of saying, E3 time, we have an event, but it's not E3. It's like they're calling it Xbox Fan Fest right now, but it's at E3. So they're saying Xbox Fan Fest at E3. That's what they're labeling it right now, an Xbox Plaza. So does Nintendo now do this? Does Sony do this? Not this year because we know they're not doing. But I agree with you. They need to do something this year. Like I don't care, even if it's an hour direct. That's something.
Right.
If companies do the directs, follow Nintendo suit. I like Inside Xbox because they follow Nintendo suit. Keep doing that. I don't care. Just keep us updated as fans. Let us know what's going on.
See, the problem with E3 now is that it's going to turn into more of a PAX than it was prior to prior E3s. Because if Sony's not going there and doing a conference, if EA is not going there and doing a conference, eventually companies like Ubisoft aren't going to do a conference. Companies like Microsoft will still be there because Microsoft has their own building.
Yeah, right. Next to it.
Right. That's why they can do. See, they have the
You wanna
event
know what's
because they
funny?
can do the plaza because
That's
they
true.
have the Microsoft building.
PAX has more conventions, conferences than E3 does.
Yeah.
Because PAX, the entire 4 days is all conferences.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's all right.
E3 only has 6 conferences.
Well, here's
Maybe a couple more. I'm just
but
throwing a number out there.
let's be realistic. It's totally different because
No, it is.
We're talking PAX has panels
Right.
with like celebrities,
Right.
different things, and like learning how to stream on Mixer,
Right,
or
right.
stuff like
but,
that.
But E3 don't have that. They just said
no,
just the
E3,
floor.
Yeah, but E3 is different because that has always been the
platform,
quote,
yeah.
the quote unquote
Well, PAX is-
Super Bowl of video game.
Yeah.
PAX
conventions.
is for indies. Like that's what it's developed
Yeah.
for.
PAX originally was just straight up indies.
Yeah, but then they were like the
It's
big
gotten
dogs
bigger.
were
It's
like,
got-
yeah,
it's gotten
fuck
so
you
big.
guys. We wanna.
Man, I know for you from being there for the first year till now, it has to be like the difference in seeing it go from like an indie cabinet to like now they're making announcements.
So I'm not gonna lie. There were certain E3s that I would take over the E3s E3s. There were certain PAXs in the past that I would take over the more recent PAXs. Like Nvidia's not there anymore. That sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks because Nvidia brought it, and it sucks for them because again it comes down to this money thing, right? Yeah, right. Like Dolan says, E3 is a different purpose, right? Which is right. It's a completely different purpose. It's for premieres. It's the exclusives. And PAX is more of get your hands on this.
Yeah.
You know, but like Nvidia, they used to give away the Titan Blacks. They're giving away $1,000 graphic cards for free. That's why I missed them. You know what I mean? It's like
Yep.
I miss all that. Obviously, they can't afford to do that every year. You know, so I
No.
get that. I get that. But like the first, there used to be always like they dropped Black Ops 3, the release of Black Ops 3 at the first ever PAX East.
Oh, wow.
Like that was awesome.
Yeah.
Like that was awesome. And not just that, they dropped it in 3D. It was in 3D.
if PAX can get some of these companies, like the big company, like our companies, if they can get them to like
Do a
push more,
conference.
like do more reveals and stuff, E3 wouldn't even exist anymore.
No, it wouldn't.
Like if imagine if PAX was like, if all of a sudden PAX was like, oh, this year we got Nintendo coming.
PAX will never be an E3.
It wouldn't. But I'm saying that if you can get these companies to come out more and
Because like I think so my favorite panels at E3 is like Rooster Teeth. You know what I mean? Like I love that because you get to see them at their natural nature, and that's why I love PAX.
Mm-hmm.
So, but like you said, like Borderlands 3, like the Borderlands conference, like I love that these little games are like, oh yeah, we're gonna save our announcements specifically for you. So like the developers, that's what PAX is for, is the developers. And E3 is for the publishers.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? E3's
Yeah.
publishers, PAX is developers.
Yes.
Because it's more concealed and affordable. You got to spend a lot of money to show. Have you guys ever seen the story of E3? Like, have you ever watched how E3 started? Like, it's crazy.
How they came up with the idea.
Because it was only for news.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
Yeah.
Remember, it just became open to fans
Yeah.
recently. Like this isn't like fans were able to go every year.
No.
It just became.
Yes.
It seemed like that was their downfall too, though, because since the fan thing happened, their ratings. I looked at last year's.
No, I just think now it's at a higher standing.
Yeah, then when people go and they're not.
But let's all be real, though. Everyone's expectations are too high, and that's what it comes down to. Everybody
That's true.
wants 30 new games every year, and we keep predicting the same games. And what's happening is we're just getting disappointed when those games don't get. And then when they finally release it, then it's just like, wow, what are we looking forward to now? Because, like, okay, they announced Bad versus Evil, whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
Beyond Good and Evil.
Beyond Good and Evil. Like, now everyone's like, what do we do now? What do we predict now?
It's a big announcement, but now everyone's like, it's dope, but it's
now
okay.
now it's released. Now we got it. So,
I'd rather have a hand
full of good games over a dozen of subpar games.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. And see, here's the bad. I could go back to when they announced Pokemon, when they just announced Pokemon Sword and Shield. People have been dying, like me, have been dying for a Pokemon game on a home console. They've been asking for it.
And the hype is so small.
Well, here's the thing. This is what pisses me off about that. We've been dying for a game like this. They finally released it, right? They finally announced it. What happens? People go on
backlash.
Twitter and start lighting it up.
Like I've said, if I could punch Twitter in the face, if Twitter had a face, I would punch it.
Twitter is the worst.
I
Let's be
hate
real
Twitter.
here.
Yeah,
Twitter's
Twitter.
the worst social platform.
We all only
out
go
of
on Twitter for
everything.
news.
It is by far
Only for
worse.
news.
It is
and to promote.
It is by far
Yeah.
worse than Facebook.
Oh yeah.
By
And
far.
Facebook is really
by
bad.
far
And
because you
Facebook
can
is really
access
bad.
anything on Twitter.
Right.
Yeah,
You can go on freaking Donald Trump's thing
That's
if you
true.
want.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's why Twitter is
But
horrible.
and all right, this is something I hate, and I'm doing it, and I'm trying to catch myself from doing it. It's not Twitter and it's not Facebook's fault. It's not the generation. It's the people that are in it and how they're using it. It's the use of it. The use of it is disgusting right now. And
But
it's so
they
frustrating.
allow that.
Right.
Twitter allows that. To
And they think shortening the characters, like making only 200 and something characters, that it stops it. It makes it worse because now people can't even explain what they're talking about properly because they don't have enough characters.
Well, that's why they extended it now, because now they can kind of explain it at this point. But getting back to Pokemon, now everybody's lighting it up.
Yeah.
But it's the same people that have been dying for the game that they wanted on home console.
There's not
now
enough
they're
to
lighting it
complain
up.
about.
Yeah.
They haven't
There's
showed enough.
nothing to complain about.
But that's what I'm
There
saying.
is literally nothing to complain about with this game. That game looked beautiful when they released it. So what is the big deal? Because it didn't look like the freaking Skyrim version that you thought it was going to be?
It wasn't the
That's what
Unreal
people want.
Engine.
People literally wanted the first-person view Skyrim Pokemon version. First of all, if that happens, that game's going to suck.
Yeah, that would be horrible.
That would be horrendous because, one, that takes away from Pokemon itself.
Leave
The
Pokemon
essence
the
of
way it
Pokemon is the way it is built right now. It is not just an action RPG game. It's not. It's never been. It's part of it, but it's always been a strategy game.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Pokemon has always been a strategy game. I'm not a huge strategy game person. I've said that a million times.
But it's a
But I
different type.
love. But it's a different type
Yep.
of strategy
Yep.
game,
Yep.
and I love the game
There's-
itself, the way it's made. You cannot make it any different way right now.
Yep.
Maybe later you can try that whole Skyrim
I
bullshit.
wouldn't even do
I would love to see an open world online platform for Pokemon. I'd love to see that, but let's do baby steps. Like give
Give
us
it years.
give us a Pokemon game on the console. Like
Yep.
that's something
Yes.
that I said. Like we're getting a Pokemon game on console. Fantastic. That is beautiful. Then after that, then we can start opening that door of okay, we're gonna make an open world. Like we can now focus on that. Like I'd love to see that. I'd love to see that. Stepping stones.
Yes.
Exactly.
But we don't
stepping
even.
stones.
The thing, like you said, Van, we don't even know what this game's offering. How do we know that this game doesn't have a huge online like that? The thing that's surprising.
We know
We don't
nothing.
know. All we
No,
see was
we've literally just seen what it looks like.
what this
we
was
know
to me.
nothing else.
This was a campaign trailer. You know, how
It
games
was.
nowadays they say, "Here's the campaign trailer. Here's the multiplayer." We have no idea. We got a hint. You've seen them walk into the Pokemon Stadium.
Yeah.
We don't know how the versus is going to be. We don't know if 16 of us can get in a group
In a
and
lobby.
all battle. We don't. We
Look
don't
at
know.
Go. Look at how far Go has come and gone. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Like before, you couldn't battle with each other. You know what I mean? You couldn't do
can't.
this.
They didn't
you
want it to
couldn't-
be a battling game. They said
Right,
they wanted
right.
it to be
A catch.
game for you to catch.
Yep.
Then it became a battling game. I mean, you got to
They
think.
wanted to grow. It's baby steps. You
People
gotta.
are dumb.
People automatically want like the world, and it's
Yep.
just like, how'd that work out for Napoleon? That didn't work out too great.
It
you know?
sure didn't.
You gotta take it. You gotta take it one little country at a time, bro.
Let me ask you both a question, and I'll perceive it as an Xbox game for you and a PlayStation game for you.
Mm-hmm.
Say Gears of War comes out. All right, say we go back, and Gears of War 4, starting brand new,
Yep.
comes out, and we'll say Last of Us 2
Okay.
for you,
Okay.
because it's going to be on new system, regardless. Say Gears of War comes out, Gears of War 4 starts, and it's first person.
It would be the worst game if they
But,
did that
but,
with Gears.
but what if like everybody's like, oh my god,
Yeah.
man, imagine if Gears was first person view.
I mean, I would be so upset, man. Even if
That
they
would
made
be
it
dumb.
even if they made it an option, I would be so pissed.
That
off.
would be extremely dumb because it doesn't fit. Because Gears of War perfected the third person.
But that's like fans, like you just said. That's like I'm sure Vance heard it from some Sony game. Only game I never heard a complaint about from Sony was God of War. But as far as and I'm talking about the new one. But when Gears 4 came out, the reviews were mostly like 8.5, 8 because people were mad that they didn't try to push the envelope more. And I'm like, but then if they tried to push the envelope more,
they would have been upset.
People would have been upset and
Right.
said, "Why are you adding kill streaks to Gears? Why are you adding this and why?" And it's like, as gamers, like Van always says this, we are spoiled, beyond spoiled.
Right.
And when you get this was crazy. You get a little announcement like Halo coming to PC, and that's the best thing in the world. But then you get something like Pokemon coming out for the Switch, and it's, oh God, this ain't what I wanted.
But let me ask
But
you.
it was. But it was. And
But
then,
it is what you wanted.
But the same question refers to you. If Last of Us 2 comes
that
out
would be
and
just-
all of a sudden it
that'd
says
be
first person,
That'd be dumb.
that would be stupid.
Why, you
that
see
would-
the
That would be
hands in front of you?
stupid.
Just like Dolan
But people
says-
want different, right?
Dolan says it's like when I played the Evil Within in first person. It makes the stealth mechanic awful. Gears would absolutely not feel right as a first person shooter. And he's right. You can't stealth in first
They
person.
did Evil Within.
You
and
can't
stuff
stealth.
first.
You can't
That's like
stealth on
playing
Last
Metal
of Us
Gear.
first
That's like
person.
playing
Absolutely.
Metal Gear all in first person.
Yeah, that
Right.
was, so they had Evil Within in first person.
I think they have
They added an option.
Yeah.
I
think-
couldn't
no.
even. If I did VR, now VR is different. If you're doing VR and you know it's the hand and that,
But
that's
even
different.
that, it's not even. It doesn't feel right. It's
for
then
Evil
it-
Within, it would though. 'Cause
There's
it's a horror.
one game that works because they did do it in VR and they did it in first person. One. That was Resident Evil 7.
Yeah, that's why I said.
That's
I
the
think-
only one.
That's why I said I think
But-
Evil Within could work because VR.
It could, but they'd have to make it totally different.
Yeah,
Yeah, it would have to be a different game. I agree. I agree. But I mean, like, I don't know. A game like you said, that's what makes it
Just
good.
leave it. Leave
Yeah, that's
it.
what makes it good is
Yep.
is how it's designed. But like God of War, the reason why God of War worked and no one could complain about it is because they actually kind of redesigned the game a little bit where it felt like it was an open world without it being open world. And
But it could have been a fail.
I haven't even got through it like enough to even explain that fully. But already I can say like with the limits, the unlimited things I can do, I'm just like, oh my goodness. Like they added teleporting into this. Like before it was just like you do what you have to do and you get out and you never see that stage again.
Yeah.
So like to be able to fast track places like that's a huge step. And there were so many obvious of other things that were enjoyable.
God of War. This one was like Ocarina of Time. Like Breath of the Wild's so open that it can become overwhelming.
Right.
Where Ocarina of Time, when you play Zelda,
But like
they limit you.
That
like,
was the breath of that was their next level was how big of a world they made it because Zelda's never been known to be.
Look how many games it took though.
Yeah.
It took.
But I mean,
Literal baby steps.
But think about it though, like their worlds were pretty big.
They always
They
were.
weren't huge, but they were pretty big.
Yeah.
But you were still condensed a little bit.
Yes.
Like I'm not gonna say, but this is the first time they were like, hey, we're gonna just open up this. Bitch.
Open that bastard.
Yeah, we're gonna
Literally
open this bitch up.
everywhere.
But
You
that's
know?
what, like you just said,
Open
with
that shit
Pokemon,
up.
keep it basic.
Oh my god.
As time goes,
Oh my
stretch
god.
it.
Did you just see what Dwelly
Yeah,
said?
no, I did.
What he said.
I did. That's
No.
yeah. I don't even
No.
think I can repeat that.
No, we're not.
We had one.
that might be
Every
that
time
might
I
be
go-
as bad as side-scrolling Zelda 2.
Yeah, I was literally gonna use that as a comparison.
We had a first-person Zelda. Y'all forgetting? Crossbow.
That was third person.
It was?
That was third
I
person.
thought that was a first-person
No,
game.
that was a third person game.
I never played it. That's
I
the one
did.
you have
I
to
can't
hit.
even-
I did because I had the zapper.
I can't even say what he said without throwing up in my mouth.
Go.
Like for first
That's why I didn't say it because I was just like, oh.
Zelda and for
Pokemon, you have a Pokeball in your hand. It just shows your hand. And
oh man, imagine that running
But-
like Doom.
Right.
But
That would have been so gross.
hell no. I would do that game out. If they showed that trailer and they say, and guess what? First person option. I would have said this game is the worst game. Even if the graphics look like
It's Mega
said,
Man Legends.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
If that joint had Unreal Engine on it, I would have threw my Switch out the window. Don't do that to
Your
Pokemon.
Switch would have threw itself out the window.
My Switch would have grew legs and arms, be like, done.
Do the hood.
But that's my whole point when I was making before. Like, people are like, oh, we want something new for this game, for Pokemon.
It's not for
we want it,
3DS.
but it's not for 3DS.
not for 3DS.
But we want something new.
So-
that's literally like saying we want something new for Gears or new for Last of Us 2, and they come out and do something new with first person. It's ugly.
So here's the thing. Okay, let's talk about this a little bit. We'll make a whole show about this, right? Call of Duty syndrome, the COD syndrome.
Yes.
Where the game doesn't change
At all.
At all.
At all.
You have almost the same parts.
It's a new skin. Just,
You know what I mean? It's just the story is different.
yep. Or they don't have a story.
Yeah.
Oh,
Take
or
the
no story at all.
Which is my whole thing of liking Black Ops in the first place. Now that is not doing enough. You know what I mean?
No.
Like that
No,
is
that's
not
not doing
doing
enough.
enough.
Not changing
But
the
then
story.
they go into, then they try Advanced Warfare, and you're like, all right, no, you know what?
is
Go
too
back.
much.
This is you're changing it too much.
Yeah.
You know, but it's like what they don't understand is that really they're just still changing the story, but now they're adding rocket packs.
Yep.
And you're just like, that's not what we mean. Like, be creative. Like, it would have been great if they invented the Battle Royale. You know what I mean? Like, that's the
Yeah.
kind of change.
And they could have because they already had the base to do it.
Right. That's the
Yeah.
kind of change that we're talking
That's true.
about, is to add features,
Yep.
not, change the story into something that's, of course, as a video game's unrealistic. We get it. Things are unrealistic. But Jesus Christ. Like, space? Like, what the hell? Like,
Jon Snow out of
I would have
space.
loved to be in that conference room because I would have been the one to close my notebook, put it between my arms, and walk out the office. You know what I
Like,
mean?
you guys are really talking about space here?
Like, but I mean, hey, whatever. It is whatever. Like sometimes you do have to dip in that type of pot to see. Okay,
see what you
we
get.
went too far. Like,
Yes.
how far is too far? That's too far. You're never going to throw a dart and always hit it perfectly in the middle. It's just
No,
realistically.
Vic,
it's
can
not
I
gonna-
give you a perfect example? So recently, we didn't care about it, but that Aladdin trailer, the second one, everyone was pissed off about the genie, right? Oh, he's
Yeah,
blue.
no,
I know what you want to say, Vin. I know.
Robert Williams is dead. Everybody, we cannot get Robert.
Wait,
Williams
hey,
as Genie.
listen. But listen, Dwelly's on there. Dwelly loves Robin Williams.
I love Robert Williams.
No,
I
no.
do too.
I feel like everyone loves Robin Williams. But
Everybody does love Robin Williams. Listen, Robin Williams is amazing. Dude,
We're
Robin
getting you on
Williams-
a show one day.
yeah, we're talking on the show one day. Listen, Robin Williams is amazing because he named his daughter Zelda.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah.
yes.
And he
Because
loves
he was-
Zelda.
Because he was a big fan of.
He was
But,
Zelda.
but what the reason I use that as an example because it may seem like there's a difference between gaming and entertainment. No, they're all the same thing. Sometimes you push something out to see what the reaction is going to be. When they pushed the second trailer out, They got the
It
worst
looks
backlash.
so good.
So me.
The movie looks so good.
Hold on. No, wait. This is. I'm not talking about the one that just came out. This is when they showed the genie for the first time.
Yeah.
Oh, you see that CGI looks so bad. But what did people like me and you kept saying? Can we wait to see what else we see? We only see them come out the lamp.
Like, I am so sick of people talking about CGI in movies. I am so sick of it. Right? It's killing me. It's killing me. It's CGI. Like, how much more? We've gotten spoiled because CGI has gotten so good that people are calling good CGI bad CGI
They
now.
want it to look.
They really are.
Yeah.
That anime one that just came out with
Which
the
one?
girl that's a robot that fights.
Oh, on Battle Alita.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I have never seen CGI in my
It's the
entire
best-
life
it's the best
that
CGI
looks
I've
like
ever
that.
seen. It's the best
It is
CGI.
better than Avatar.
It's the best CGI I've ever
because it's
seen.
by the creators of Avatar,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
They've worked with that. That is the best CGI I've ever seen in my entire life, and I haven't even seen the movie.
No, I've seen that movie in the CGI.
I've seen it in the commercial.
It's the best I've ever
right?
seen. But that's why I was using the Aladdin reference because trailer 2, no one was rocking with it, right? Then they released the new one this week. They show the songs that are in it. They show how close it is.
It doesn't look like they didn't change a whole new world.
It's the same song.
I hope to God they
no,
didn't.
it's the
I
same
want it to
song.
be.
It's
I
the
hope
same
it's
song.
the same song.
But what I mean by that is
remix
now
every other song.
Vin, I've seen everybody after this trailer. It's maybe a select few, but I've seen almost majority that was knocking the hell out of Aladdin. Say now I'm going to see this movie. Like I'm hyped.
It looks so good. It looks so good.
I'm gonna tell you something right now, not to bring up Nintendo again, but that's exactly what's gonna happen with Pokemon.
No,
I'm
I
telling
know.
you right now.
That's why I was.
That's literally what's gonna
I'm
happen with
reference-
Pokemon. Because I guarantee you, by E3, they're gonna show more Pokemon, and people are gonna go,
I'm
Dolly, I have no idea who you're talking about. There's a guy that sounds and looks like Robert Williams.
I
a
don't
young
know.
Robin. I guess he would know. I wouldn't know. He would know. He
But
loves
so
Robin Williams.
I love Will Smith.
Yeah, Will
right?
Smith
Me too.
is.
I think Will Smith is one of the most diverse actors I've ever
He
seen.
is. He is.
Yes.
Ever seen.
Yes.
More so than so my two favorite actors of all times is Tom Hanks and
Tom Hanks is
Denzel
the
Washington.
man, dude, and Denzel's the man.
They're
too.
my two. They're equally my favorite,
Mm-hmm.
right? Now I'm gonna say this, and I don't mean this as hardcore, but they're not as diverse as Will Smith.
Yeah.
They're good, and they can play a lot of parts.
But
and
they
can
can-
play a lot of
they're
parts.
a lot of the same
amazingly,
character. They're a lot of the same
but they're
character.
still somewhat along the same lines.
Yeah.
Will Smith has played A, B, C, D,
Yes.
E. The only thing Will
Yeah.
Smith has not played yet is a bad guy, right?
That's true. That's true.
Deadshot is not a bad guy in that movie. I'm sorry, he's just not a bad guy.
He was Will Smith in that movie.
Yeah, he was Will Smith. You know what I mean? So that's the only thing we're missing. We've seen Wesley Snipes, Denzel Washington play a bad guy,
Yep.
and he played the bad guy you love to
Yeah.
hate. Like that was the
Still
most
the best
amazing job I've
performance.
ever seen in my life. Somebody that switched, but. Will Smith has got that personality, and I wasn't too sure how he could play it either. I was kind of like, eh. And then I seen the commercial, boom, I loved it. Love it. I see a Hitch kind of Will Smith in
Yeah.
this.
This is that free roaming, not the
Yeah.
deep. Because I like the free roaming. I Am Legend was his best movie to me.
Oh, yeah,
That's always
yeah.
gonna be my best
I
movie.
love
'cause
that
it was-
movie. I
that's
just
pure-
can't watch it too many times because I get sad.
Yeah, with the whole dog.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it, but the reason that's why I use that reference, like what Kyle just said, because how everyone knocked Aladdin without even letting it get to that next level. When they release another trailer for Pokemon, watch all of a sudden all them corny bastards that are like this game that watch all of a sudden. Oh, I was rocking with it from day one because we live in a world now where people are so dumb and it's like
Are you in game?
they base off of one trailer or one
if
product.
there's, and I'm not trying to knock the whole gaming community because obviously I love the gaming community, but if there's one thing that I see so much, the one word that I can describe a lot of the game community, it's hypocritical.
Okay,
Yes.
we got a guest star, Bones.
Guest star Bones!
PCG Bones
Hi,
here. Bones,
Hi,
have
Bones.
you watched the Pokemon trailers? Oh my God, get
Pokemon
out.
Sword and
Get
Shield.
out.
We
get
gave
out.
you one opportunity, you
Get
blew
out.
it.
Hey,
God
it
damn
was
Bones.
your 15
I shoulda-
minutes of
I shoulda-
fame.
I should have known you didn't watch the trailer for that. I should have known.
Where's Dustin when you need him?
He's the most. He is one of the most educated, like, gamers I've seen that is not like up to like the news. Like he doesn't know what's new. Right, Bones?
Dude,
No, he's not. He's not.
Me and him was fighting over Anthem a few weeks ago on Xbox, so.
He has.
Probably, yeah.
But I mean, the whole thing with Pokemon, is I think it looks absolutely incredible.
I do
I,
too.
I, I don't think you can look any closer. And like we've had a conversation, in that the first you were kind of like, I don't know how I feel about it. I think, and you broke it down perfect. I think it might have been not last week, the week before, when you were just like, it's just hard to accept it. It's not that it doesn't look good. It's hard to accept that.
With
the movie.
Yes.
Yeah, with the movie.
Yes,
yeah.
yeah. That it's just hard to accept what it looks like. Like,
Yeah.
it's
It
not
is.
that it doesn't
is,
look
though.
good.
It is.
Because, like, as soon as when they showed Psyduck, I literally got up in the living room, I put my arms up, and I'm like, I don't need to see anymore. That is fucking Psyduck.
Yeah.
That is a real Psyduck. Like, and then Snorlax, I was like, that is a real. There are certain Pokemon that you are like, I don't know how this is going to translate, right? And they did it perfect. And people were complaining about Charizard, right? People were bitching about Charizard because he was like a little rough. We don't know. We don't know. Like, we seen him rough, but that's because that was like the rough Charizard.
You just
like
gotta
that was
wait.
the rough beat up
You
one.
gotta wait until
Because he looked fur. And he doesn't
Remember,
have fur.
remember, Charizard looks scaly, right?
Yeah.
Just remember, technically, Charizard's a dragon.
That's what
He's
I
not
keep-
dragon type.
He's not
but
a
he's
puff
technically
dragon.
a dragon.
He's not a puffball. He is a dragon.
Right.
Dragons have skills. Watch Game of
You know
Thrones,
what won
people.
me over on that last Pokemon movie trailer?
Is it going to be Jigglypuff?
No. Definitely not Jigglypuff.
I was like, I love it showing him getting mad too. And they
Yeah.
showed the mark. I loved it.
I
loved
don't.
it.
I don't
It
think.
wasn't Jigglypuff.
I don't think yours was.
But,
much
but
as
no,
mine.
you're not gonna know. No, you'll never guess at all.
Can I have one more
You
guess?
can. All right. I'll,
Can I have one more
let
guess?
you both
Yours.
guess. Go ahead.
Okay. I think
In
yours.
the
was,
last trailer.
Yeah. I
the
think
last
yours
trailer.
was seeing them walk through the forest part.
No.
Okay.
So
It was a specific Pokemon. I'll say
Okay,
it like
okay.
that. It
So
was a specific Pokemon. I
the
saw.
Pokemon ever show up in any of the other trailers?
I don't think so. No.
So it was looking.
Okay, all right. So it's not Mr. Mime because Mr. Mime was in the last one. This one was just he was funnier.
This was actually a Gen 3 Pokemon. You might probably. This is why I'm like, you're not gonna go.
Greninja.
Greninja was like Gen 6. So.
Oh, was he? See, I don't know my gens.
Me either.
Yeah,
I don't know my
See,
gens.
that, but yeah, this is why I'm like very passionate about why people are bitching about the Pokemon game because.
So
I'm
who is
like,
it?
When I saw Ludicolo
Oh, okay.
behind the bar.
Okay.
When I saw Ludicolo behind the bar, I was
said
like,
that. You said that actually.
I did,
now,
yeah.
now.
I
you
was
said
like,
that.
that is a extremely well designed, real looking Ludicolo.
They all look really good.
You know what's cool too?
Yeah.
You know what my son's playing right now?
What?
Detective Pikachu.
Oh, yes.
He got it for Christmas, and when my wife got it, she's like, "Oh, he wants Detective Pikachu." I was like, "No, I think he's talking about the movie." You know what I mean? So, but someone bought it for him, and I'm like, "He's never gonna play this game." And he's been charging his DS, and he's been playing it every day. And in the morning, we have a rule like no video games. So like when we go to the bus stop, he asks, "Hey, can I bring my DS? So can I bring?" He doesn't say my DS. He's like, "Can I bring Detective Pikachu with me?" I'm like, "Okay."
That's cool, man.
I'm like,
That's
"Okay."
cool.
Cool. I'm glad he's getting into it.
But yeah, I'm just tired of this moaning, groaning world we live in about everything. Just like the Inside Xbox episode, it was like, oh,
Yeah.
I wanted this and I was like, it's not E3. It's not E3, my people.
I wasn't sure. Honestly, going into this Inside Xbox, wasn't sure what to expect.
I
wasn't
knew what to
sure.
expect. I've watched them before.
I said it was all Halo. I told you guys.
I've watched them before. I didn't know what they were going to announce, but like I love shit like that. Like I love shit like this.
It's just-
like what Xbox does. Like I'm jealous that PlayStation doesn't do things like that.
They're
more often.
taking the page
But
from
they
Nintendo.
will eventually, hopefully.
They're taking the page from Nintendo though.
But even Nintendo, like I don't think Nintendo does it enough. I don't think they. I think all three should do something once
a month. I've been saying.
All right,
Once
all right.
it has
But
to
it
be-
doesn't
I'll
have to
rebuttal.
be-
I'll rebuttal. Go ahead.
But I don't think it should be as big as that. Like I'm not saying filled with information, but drop us some updates. Like that's it. Like doesn't have to be anything new. Be like, hey, just a reminder, blah 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 blah. This is like half an hour.
a half an hour.
You know what I mean? Half an hour.
Just to let us know.
Because I miss things like Game
Me
Power,
too.
Game Pro, Game Power, Nintendo
X
Power,
Games and-
X
and-
Games. I miss that.
Yeah.
We have the internet. Yeah, we have all these gamers and stuff. Like Nelson, like Major Nelson is like the best
That's my.
thing that's
I've,
ever
I've been
happened.
saying forever. Like
Yeah.
I hope that Phil Spencer, because he loves Major Nelson. I'm like, I hope he puts him in like a higher position.
No,
with
he's
Microsoft.
huge with Microsoft.
He is, but
he is a part of Microsoft.
Major Nelson is.
When
my
Major Nelson
God.
says something, it's real.
Yeah.
It's not rumor. It's real. Like Xbox gave him this information.
Yeah.
Xbox, nothing comes out of Major Nelson's mouth, but I think that all the systems need a Major Nelson. I really do, and that way they can have that. I used to think that Greg Miller was a part of PlayStation because he's PS I love you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he's not. You know what I mean? He's really not. But as much as I love all those kind of funny games and they have in with some of the people in the community, but they don't speak for Nintendo.
Yeah.
They don't speak for Nintendo.
That is true.
Let me speak for the systems, but
Right.
maybe every other month. Maybe.
All right, wait.
per month
But
is a
here's my
little
rebuttal. Here's
too
my
much.
rebuttal to this. Ready? Because I feel like Nintendo does this perfectly, and here's why. What do I keep bitching about with as pertaining to the internet community when I see YouTube videos and stuff like that?
Rumors.
And what's the other thing?
Leaks.
People making videos of every single, and I'm not even joking, every single month. Hey, there's a rumor direct this month. There's a rumor direct this month. Every single month. And there's a YouTuber that does it. I won't say the name. That does it every month and just says, oh, well, I don't really report on it unless it's from like a credible source. So I don't like, but I do, but you know, it sounds credible.
Take this
but
with a salt of grain.
But you do it every month.
Yeah.
So
Right.
you're being hypocritical.
But that's why I want them to do it every month.
But-
I'm sick of wondering when they're going to do it.
Yeah.
Right, but when a direct does come, you know something's happening. That's why I love when Nintendo does it, because when they announce a direct, you know something's
Yeah,
coming.
it's not like, oh, yeah,
it's
they're
not
just
like
doing
like
it to do it.
like if it came out every month or month and a half, it would just be like, oh, here's a direct. All right,
But-
all right, but they're not going to come with big news every time.
But that
You don't need. I feel like you don't always need big news. Like,
No, but okay. I mean, I can understand like giving updates, but Nintendo did do that earlier this year with Metroid Prime because something happened with Metroid Prime and whoever they were working with at the time, and they came out with an update and they said, "Listen, we didn't like where it was going. We had to pull everything back." And we're starting with retro, which we said they should have been with retro from the beginning.
Yeah.
So they did update us, which is rare from Nintendo. But I feel like they don't have to do it because they know exactly what is going on. Like if they know that Metroid Prime 4 was going in a really bad direction, and that's why they pulled it and they updated everybody so they knew. Obviously, we haven't heard anything from Bayo because I feel like that's a platinum game and stuff. But Nintendo, like, if something like that does happen, they will say it. So that's why I love when they have the directs, because you know something big is coming. And what also that happens is that the leakers and the whoever else, the rumor mill and everything else, they half the time when the direct comes are wrong.
Oh yeah.
About the announcements.
But-
Because all they say is, this game's getting announced, this game's announced. On the rumors, Nintendo comes out and blows them away with something that they didn't even
Not nothing
think.
they were thinking about.
And whatever they were saying was wrong. But the game that Nintendo announced that they were wrong about being announced is unbelievable.
right.
So that's why I love what Nintendo does.
Yeah.
Because they come out, release something that people did not expect, and it's amazing, and then don't say the thing that people were expecting.
I feel like
And-
Nintendo does a direct, like once a season. It feels like almost like
It depends, because I'll say it like this. They just had a direct a couple months ago. Or last month.
Doesn't it feel like they kind of do quarterly, like Dolan was saying?
Kinda,
quarterly?
but also it depends on Smash.
Yeah.
Or games like Smash. Because games like Smash, okay, they do a Smash Direct because that's going to be coming out, and, to update us. They just did a Pokemon Direct because, they just announced Pokemon Sword and Shield. So they do specific game directs depending on the game and stuff, like a Smash, like a Pokemon. But, yes, most of the time it's like more than likely quarterly that they do a direct. But you do know that when that direct comes, something's going to happen.
Right.
So,
Yeah,
that's
like
my hope.
I definitely agree with you. Like, you don't want to. You like the hype, and like Dolan says too. You like the like suspense of it.
Yes.
Like you like making it build suspense. But I kind of feel you still will get that if you do it quarterly, because then all of a sudden you don't know that time that they're going to. Like, are they going to release something big? And then it's like they do kind of let you down a little bit. Like when they don't, like, oh man, that wasn't that big.
Yeah,
but at least you're updated with what's going on with facts.
Yeah.
Not just.
There's
we don't
benefits
know.
to both ways.
yeah.
me personally, I like how Nintendo does it.
I hate not knowing like when they're gonna do it.
But you know that's the other thing too. A lot of people feel that way. Like I do feel that way a lot of time. Like there are days when I come and I'm like, I wonder what's going on with Bayo 3.
Yeah.
Or like, you know, I wonder if there's any update for I mean, we're not gonna get anything, but I wonder if there's an update for Metroid Prime 4.
But I think the internet, the world of the internet, really took that away from us because really, if they want you to know information, they just hit enter, sends it, post. Now it's an article. It's as simple as that. And I feel like that takes away from a lot of the hype. That's why I like Nintendo doing the directs, because Nintendo very rarely just releases articles. They do directs. And I wish everyone did it that way, because I don't like reading, number one.
Yeah,
so it bothers me, like I can't stay focused enough. So like seeing it all in a video like that, it builds up that hype, and it doesn't just get leaked. It's like when you say, hey, we're going to do this, opposed to an article, you never know, and then now until somebody shares it, sometimes I don't find it until a day later. I mean, we're pretty active, so we're good, and we follow a lot. Yeah. So we're pretty informed with all that stuff. And I get it, it's the day and age. It's the day of age where things are easier to share and stuff. Yeah. But it's just, I don't know. At being an old school gamer, I guess we've been spoiled in that, where that hype of seeing it and them saying, hey, we got something, and then you wondering, what are they going to talk about? What are they going to talk about? Oh, my God, what are they going to talk about? Opposed to now they just drop the article. It takes that suspense away because it's there in the article, right there in the
And that's why half
title.
the time I can't read these articles, because I don't want it to be leaked.
And most of the time, rumors or lies. And like you said, Kyle, I follow so many people on YouTube that were making up like rumors for Xbox and stuff, and I'm just like, I got to leave these dudes alone because they be making up some crazy crap. Like, you be hearing the craziest stuff, like Pokemon All-Stars was supposed to be the name of this, and it was supposed to be this, and that's what happens. That's why people's hype goes down, because you got people on YouTube ruining it, making up rumors, getting you hyped up. Then when you're watching it, you're like,
however,
here we go, and then it doesn't happen. So,
however, then there's also things like this past E3 with that whole Canada, that Walmart of Canada.
Oh man, whoops! That was a big.
That was a woo.
Which that was the frick.
It was accurate.
Well, it's funny. I didn't see it.
It was accurate.
Yeah, I didn't. I refused.
Well,
to
I didn't see it, and unfortunately, I'm going to put him on spot. The guy that's on chat right now decided to, in big bold letters, go, Eggplant, Gears 5 and Borderlands 3. And I'm like, oh no.
He said, I'm sorry.
The article was true.
It's okay, Dwelly.
Someone shared it in my PAX chat, and I immediately deleted it. I was like, "Don't ever do that again." Yeah. And he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I was like, "No." I was like, "It's fine. I'm just telling you, like, don't ever do it again."
No,
these stores got to stop doing that though. These stores are releasing their like right now. If like you work at Walmart or something, you can pull up the next few games coming out from like here till December.
You'll lose your job though.
Yeah, you can. That's what I'm saying.
You'll lose your job because what happens is Walmart gets in trouble for that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's
but that's, and this is what's stupid, because people who do have that job are like, hey, maybe if I release this, I'll be famous because I'm the one that released it. And what happens? They don't get famous.
You know something funny? So Kind of Funny Games was talking about this. Apex was actually leaked last year.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Last year, somebody leaked Apex, the map,
they
and
released
everything.
the map, and no one.
But
said
no one said anything about it, and people were like, "Who leaked that?" Like now, people are trying to figure out, like, who leaked that? That was an inside job.
Someone's gonna come with their hand, like.
But even the producer, like someone brought up in an interview to the producer, is like, "Oh, no, actually, no. The producer's the one that brought it up. He goes, yeah, it was funny that actually this game was leaked last year and nobody caught on to it.
That's crazy though.
And he was like, we were all in the office like." Like
that's crazy.
Who just dropped this? You know what I mean? Like who dropped the ball on this? And I never caught that leak. You know what I mean?
No, me neither.
Completely.
I don't ever remember.
Map and all, they said. Map and everything.
That's crazy.
Came out.
That's crazy.
I mean, when you shared that, I was like, oh wow.
Yeah.
Because nowadays, like you seen that Borderlands one, we hopped on that real quick. I don't remember who it was out of you account that shared it, but that thing was like.
Oh no, Borderlands themselves. They were like, we got something to show you at PAX East.
Yeah,
PAX East is
no,
the
I'm
one
saying
that
they
shared
leaked it, but I'm saying as quick as that came out.
Oh yeah.
Like it jumped right on our screen. And, like you got it like 2 minutes after they posted it,
Yep.
and I'm like, but we didn't catch the Apex joint.
Yeah.
I feel like we would have said like, what game is that?
Yeah.
That's because look who released it.
True.
Gearbox released their thing where some rando dipshit decided to release Apex's map, and nobody knows who did, and he ain't getting no credit for it.
Nope. I don't think he wants credit because he's going to lose the job.
Yeah.
It was 100%
It's like it's too late now.
100% inside. Just like the Smash thing that released the characters. You know why they released all those characters at once is because that poster came out. But there's a lot of fighters on there that they didn't say. But Ken was on there. That's a big one.
Yeah, Ken was on there, but there were also characters that they said that were on there that aren't.
But they might be in the next pack.
Exactly.
They could, but
Because there's 2 in there, like I told you, Kyle, that I'm
but you say
We
nothing.
still haven't even said that
But
to
you
you
say
yet.
nothing.
Yeah.
Kyle, you didn't
We
hear
still
me?
haven't said anything to you yet.
Yeah.
That's right. You don't say nothing.
You didn't hear the rumor character?
No,
They
no,
just didn't-
no. I don't want to hear no rumor.
But they just don't make sense, though, for
don't.
that game. The two.
Vic, can we just, Cal, can we just say it?
No,
They're not going to be in the
It's
game,
not gonna
Kyle.
be
They're
the
not.
ones. No, I
I'll
don't
tell
think-
you one thing. You know why I think
wait.
it's going to be in
Let
it?
me ask you something. Did you actually think Joker Persona was gonna be in Smash?
But he wasn't rumored or anything, though.
Right, because that's Nintendo.
Yeah,
That's my point.
yeah.
Nintendo, another example of Nintendo releasing something that people didn't.
But see,
expect
Nintendo's
and
that
were-
company that would be like, you know what? We're not coming out with this character.
Yes,
Yeah, yo,
yes,
honestly,
they would.
honestly,
They would be
I
that
really
company.
feel Nintendo would do that.
Yeah.
I really feel.
Oh
they
God,
would.
yeah. Let me tell you something. I guarantee you there have been directs where they were announcing something and somebody leaked it and they went, "No, we're not going to announce it now."
Save them
Yeah.
for the next Smash game.
They're me, right, as a parent, right? Where I'm like, hey, we're sitting up trying to surprise the kids to go to a movie or something, and the kids are like, where are we going? Don't worry, we're not going anywhere. Why? We're going to the movies, huh? Nope, not now. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Yeah, because you kept talking. You couldn't just go. Now we're not gonna go.
Yo, when I took my kids to that snowboarding place you see me put up when we were going on the snow tubing, my son had seen me looking on Google, and I was mad because I didn't know he was behind me.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Oh, so Dad, that's where we're going?" I said, "We're not going today." I was so mad because I hate when I'm Nintendo. I feel you on that.
Andre, I would straight up just make, if I was the developer, right, and like Nintendo,
Screw the character.
They're like, oh, they're gonna come out with Metroid. First of all, everyone's fired, right? Everyone, everyone's fired, right? Because it was somebody.
I don't trust any of you.
Yeah, somebody's fired. Everyone's fired, and now Metroid's not coming out. Now Metroid's
Not
not
right
coming
now, it
You
ain't.
guys waiting for 5 more years.
Yep. Sorry, you guys.
All right, Kyle, this ain't a rumored character on that list. I'm just randomly throwing this out because I've been playing the game a lot. It's not on the list. I swear to God, Van knows the list. But what if Dante's in Smash?
Wow.
You know why I say that? Because I was using them yesterday in Devil May Cry. Good game, go get it, by the way. And Dante's like his set that he does, he's very similar to Corrin in a way. And Bayonetta.
You know what I would like to say to this? I would like to say, but I can't and I won't. But I would like to say is he's not a Nintendo character.
You can't say that now.
But I can't say that.
Because Joker's short. He's a PlayStation exclusive character.
Well, wait. There's a lot of characters that aren't Nintendo characters in there, like Cloud,
Yeah, but that's
Like
what I'm saying.
Mega Man.
But that's what I'm saying.
like Sonic.
Yeah,
but is Mega Man not a Nintendo character?
No, he's a Capcom character.
Yeah, but
I
he's
get
still,
that. I
he's
get
still
that.
in
But he's a
Nintendo
Nintendo
game.
icon.
Yeah. Yeah, don't even say. Yeah, he is.
He belongs in the Nintendo.
Mega
What?
Man X, Super Nintendo.
Michael Jordan
Mega Man Legends.
played for the Wizards, but that dude's still in the Chicago Bulls Hall of Fame.
You know that's true. Every character that Smash got has something tied in with Nintendo before.
Until Cloud.
Until
Until Cloud.
Cloud and until what's his name? Joker now. Because
Now
Joker
Joker,
literally
yeah.
is a PlayStation 4 exclusive character.
Joker's a big one
Yeah.
because he's a PlayStation exclusive. Cloud, it may not be. It may be a PlayStation exclusive, but guess what? They eventually came out with that game on other systems. On
No.
on top of
but
Square
that's
Enix.
now.
But
Yeah.
at the time when Cloud got released, other than maybe some 3DS games or
PC,
something.
PC, Final Fantasy VII was on PC.
Oh no, I know that, but I'm talking about straight up like when he got announced
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Smash.
It was.
When he got announced for Smash, like he was unless there was some random 3DS whatever bullshit game, like he wasn't on a Nintendo game.
No.
he wasn't.
Cloud wasn't on it.
Cloud wasn't on a Nintendo game.
But I can say this: the debate of that made me feel like not as much as the Joker is Final Fantasy was a Nintendo exclusive.
It was.
Yeah.
At the time. Well,
So things
original.
so Mega Man was originally a Nintendo
Super Nintendo.
character.
yeah.
You know, so that's why I say like they're not Nintendo's. Obviously, Capcom. Square Enix and stuff like that. But in my heart, because of my age, unfortunately, all the Grays show, Mega Man to me will always be like a Nintendo character. So when someone says Mega Man, I think of Nintendo.
I do. I think of Nintendo, and then I think of PlayStation for the later games.
I don't even think of PlayStation. I never think of
Nah,
anything
because
else.
Mega Man X was Mega Man. The first few Mega Man X's were
Super
the best.
Nintendo.
Yeah.
They were the best. Super Nintendo.
Yep. So I get it, but
Dante.
I got it. Can I say one of the characters on the poster? I'm gonna say one of the.
I want to tell Kyle so bad.
Because when I tell you, you're going to say that is the stupidest guess ever.
It's not. It's not.
It's gotta be
confirmed.
one.
But you know what's funny though? Here's the other thing too. We're
There's
talking
one.
about Smash Bros, right?
Yeah.
So the stupidest guess could
No.
actually happen.
I promise
So
you.
this isn't like
I promise you. The
Cal-
character I'm gonna tell you, I can guarantee you. I will pay you $25 if this character shows up as a character.
I'm gonna say this.
It
Right?
depends which one you're talking about, because I'll add 25 to that. If it's the character that I'm thinking.
MR.
MR. I can't think right now, man.
MR.
I can't think right now. Because that's not the same character that I'm thinking. The character I'm thinking, I think is 0% chance.
No, this is zero. This is zero. This is
This
less
was in that
than
leak.
zero.
This was in that leak. That leak
Yes.
that came out.
I bet you didn't even know this character was in that league.
I probably didn't know.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna say it.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna say
You
it.
gonna ruin
I'm gonna say
Smash
it.
for me now?
Because
You know what's fun? You know what's happening right now? Before you say something, Nintendo's watching right now.
they're gonna, and then they're gonna put him up.
develop them just to give me 25.
This
bucks.
character, right, is no way. And on top of that, it just doesn't make sense. Just doesn't make sense.
Yep.
Mech Rider.
Yeah. I seen that one.
Mech Rider.
Yeah, that's not happening.
It's like
Mech
saying-
Rider.
It's like saying Doom Guy.
Doom guy.
Doom Guy's in Smash. now.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like Mech Rider, come on. And that's what made me think the leak was fake. Like immediately.
No, that one and the other one from
You can't say. We can only give one.
I can't say.
We can only give one.
But you the one from one of your favorite games. That's all I'm gonna say.
You guys are like dying to leak this.
I want to say it so
Because
bad.
it's
I know
dumb.
they're not gonna be in it.
Because
Kyle.
For freak's sakes, you know what?
But like when Ken was dropped though, that was the only thing.
that wasn't dumb though. Ken wasn't.
No.
dumb. Yeah,
But when Ken came, I was like, oh no.
oh shit.
I was like, oh no.
Kyle, they said Steve from Minecraft.
That's not happening.
That-
If that happens,
I see that being possible.
no.
Nintendo does have
No.
this.
I see that
Nintendo
being
does have.
Listen.
Hey.
Listen.
Nintendo does have exclusive rights.
Listen.
With Microsoft
Oh my
and
god.
Steve.
Listen, I'm just gonna say it like this.
So you already knew about this one.
The Steve one actually I did know.
Okay.
About.
I was
But
gonna
I'm gonna
I
say
think
like
he's known
this.
about Steve.
I swear to God. Listen, Game & Watch is stretching it enough with how Game & Watch plays. I don't need some freaking pixelated bullshit thing that's worse than Game & Watch in the game that doesn't fit at all.
Kyle, I don't mind Steve. Can I just say?
Like, at all.
I don't mind Minecraft.
Listen. I know you don't mind it, and I know you don't mind it.
No,
but
it's
this
not that
is
I don't mind it. I mind it a lot. I don't want Steve in there.
Right,
It's just I
no.
think I could see him in that world. I could.
there's a lot of people you can see in that world.
Someone made a trailer
Yeah.
that looks just like it's made from Nintendo for it. Like it would blow your mind how good that trailer. I'm gonna show you that trailer.
Listen,
What YouTube video?
there are just some the young Robin Williams.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if you could pop that up, but that's the one that I was like, oh, looked interesting.
Also, Duo's one of the ones that don't want Will Smith reliving that magic. That
No,
one
no,
was
he didn't say that.
No, he didn't say
He
that.
didn't say that. He just said that he would have liked this other guy.
Over,
That looks
over
like
Will.
young Robin Williams, which is
I
cool.
like what Will Smith said though. He is not trying to
Be Robin Williams.
step in them shoes. Like
Yeah,
he already
no.
knows.
I love he shared a picture where it showed Robert Williams as Genie and animated, and then it showed him animated, like the cartoon drew. He was like, "I'll never be Robert Williams Genie. I'm just trying to, you know what I mean, please those." So.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
I was like, well, he loves Will Smith.
Yeah, but that's like me. Like I adore Will Smith, but I am nervous about him playing the part. I do think he can fit the part. I just hope that he does the part well. You know what I mean? Because this is a very animated part, and I've seen him very animated, but in a different light. So
Look,
I'm
I would say,
Mushu,
wait a minute.
man.
Look who we're talking
Yeah,
about.
he was
We're
Mushu.
talking about.
I mean, not Mushu. He was freaking Oscar and Shark's Tale. He did that really well.
Yes,
He's
he
been
did.
in so many movies. Like,
Yeah.
This is gonna be good, man.
Yeah.
They put a whole new worlds in this movie.
To me, you know what's the most important part is
A whole new world, man.
I know. I know that song word for word. Unfortunately,
That's what I'm saying.
Is the monkey and the tiger.
Abu looks really dope,
yeah.
and the tiger looks really dope.
Those are two that I'm going to be keeping a very close eye on because those are actually very important parts of the movie.
You see how dope the magic carpet look? The magic carpet looked really
But
dope.
see, no, they didn't show him really. They just show him on him.
They showed him standing up. They showed him moving.
I don't remember that.
You go look back. Man, I watched that. I'm
'Cause
the biggest
remember-
Disney.
How many times did you watch that?
Like probably 30.
Were they singing?
Yeah.
Were they singing?
Yeah, they sing. You didn't see the new trailer?
I
can
watched a little bit of
show
it.
you the world. They actually have that.
I can
Exactly. That's why I don't know why you ain't excited about Lion King.
Lion King.
About Lion King? I haven't seen enough of it yet.
We don't
Lion
need to
King.
see anything else. We want to
No,
see
I think we
Mufasa
got-
die again?
I mean, we gonna.
I don't want to.
Eventually.
I don't want to see that.
Well, I mean, unfortunately, it's gonna happen.
You know what?
Spoiler alert.
You know what part I care most about for that movie? The hyenas.
I don't even.
Oh, I
think
thought
it'd
you were
be
gonna
in
say
it.
Rafiki.
Rafiki looked dope.
Yeah.
I don't even
did
know if
look
the
dope.
hyenas gonna be in this. Honestly,
I hope to God
they
they
didn't
are.
bring Whoopi Goldberg back, so I'm already mad about that. And I don't like Seth Rogen playing Pumbaa. I cannot stand that. The actors are still alive.
No, Seth Rogen is awesome.
I don't know about Pumbaa. We're gonna have Pumbaa swearing all of a sudden. Watch. Pumbaa's gonna be like, "Get your ass up." They don't better
Hey,
not.
Dwelly made a good point. At least we still have James Earl Jones.
Yes, that is
Muy
true.
importante.
That is true. And Beyonce is Nala. Just saying. All right. Wait, I gotta show y'all. Look at this.
Ugh.
This is Minecraft. This is Steve joining Smash.
I don't even want to look.
My thing is buffering because I'm not connected to the Wi-Fi.
Oh man.
I'll show you
Oh,
after
thank
this.
God. There's a reason why it's buffering. Nobody wants to watch that shit.
It looks really real. Like it looks really real.
It looks really,
Really,
stupid.
Really, really stupid.
Yeah, exactly. Case in point.
Yeah, Andre, his
Look,
face is all excited.
I love getting Kyle
You're
mad.
gonna have to
man.
clip that. Andre's face with the excitement on his face.
I love getting Kyle so mad, man. Look at he gets the invitation.
Hey, you know what he just opened? The safe. He's going in the safe right
No,
now.
has to open the safe
He
to
took
get
his
the-
invitation out the safe.
He took his invitation out to say, well, he about to jump in the safe and say, get out. No.
he said,
No.
Steve finds his way in.
He finds his way into the safe. That's where he found his way into. Oh
"This
my
is
God.
awful."
This is god awful. This is terrible.
Oh my God.
Hey, I'll tell you this right now, though. If he did play like this, then he wouldn't be a character because they said all the characters wouldn't be similar.
True.
And that looks like Link to me.
Yeah, we can't have another one.
How disrespectful, by the way. They tried to play him off using like Link.
I seen that. I seen a little fairy photo.
Link's my boy in the game.
Best.
Don't be disrespectful. Where's Stephen A. Smith when I need him? So disrespectful.
Can I just say they need to take Max off that show? I know this is random, but
I don't watch that show. I don't watch any sports centers or any kind of sports talk because they just piss me off. The only thing I listen to is 98.5.
it's become too political. But I did like
Oh, God, yeah.
I did like Skip and Stephen A.
Skip is good because when Skip's wrong, he admits when he's wrong.
He does. He
Yep.
does.
You know, but
Max Kellerman just needs to
I don't
stick
like
with
Max
boxing
Kellerman.
and
Yeah.
not talk about anything else. Because every time he talks, I'm just like, please shut up. You
Yeah.
don't know anything.
I don't like Max Kellerman.
but that's why they put those guys on there is because people that get pissed off, they continue watching.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm just like, why?
Yep, that's why I don't watch.
Yeah, it's
Well.
crazy. But is there anything else you guys want to cover today?
No.
I'm like wiped out
This
of the
is
show.
You've been here. You've been here for a long time though.
Well, not even that. It's just this has been a very, very emotional roller coaster of a show.
You did vent for a little while. I wasn't gonna
which
tell
is
you,
wonderful.
but you did vent.
This is what makes great shows.
yeah, it does.
I love the venting.
It really
You
does.
took Van's energy from last week and put it in yourself for Pokemon this week.
Oh man,
true.
I was so angry at the post office.
And
But this week is the complete opposite.
Yep.
That's why I noticed though, like I asked you and I knew you were kind of tiptoeing around it. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like I was just like, what do I do, dude? Like,
well, I did tell you all the things that
Yeah.
could have happened. But,
yeah.
I mean, at least you got.
Oh, did I tell you? I didn't tell you what the post guy said to me, did I? That's why I messaged you personally, was to tell you, because I didn't want to fill it into the group chat, because I was just like, Andre.
Oh,
don't know
yeah,
about
yeah,
this.
yeah.
Like the guy called. Oh no, I did. The guy was just like, he was sorry. Guy was real sorry, and the reason why is because The best way he can figure it out is that my wife's name was on it. And I'm
Okay.
just like,
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
but like it doesn't matter. The address is there. You let us decide that. You know what I mean? But I talked to someone else that just started working with the post office like a little less than a year ago,
Yeah.
and he was just like, yeah, that's. He's like, unfortunately, he's like, it's not right, but that's at the carrier's discretion. And I was like,
Yep,
especially with the business, you
unfortunately.
don't know everyone that works for my business.
Right.
So that's the big thing. Like home, I can understand. That I can definitely understand. Business, like my wife is the event coordinator.
Yeah.
Like, that's her responsibility. So it was just a series of unfortunate events. That's all.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's all. And I wasn't, like, I really wasn't pissed off. It was more anxiety because, like, out of anything, that's the one thing, like, I wouldn't know what to do if I didn't get that ticket.
That's PAX is your biggest
Yeah.
time of the year.
Of course, yeah, and like I said, like of all things
Yeah.
that happened, it was
So-
PAX East badges. But
But I got them. They here. We're 2 weeks away. You know what I mean?
good job, USPS.
2 weeks
Good job.
away exactly today.
13 days.
I'm excited.
13 days. Listen, I say it all the time, and Dwally agrees with me. I've been trying to suppress it because I swear to God, if I get too hyped early, I can't get through the work week.
Yeah.
Like it's in my head,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I gotta go, and
To
I can't do it. I
To
can't
me,
work.
I burn myself out that by the time I get to the event, I don't even want to do the event anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I've done that.
And that's why I don't.
But that's why
I-
you guys haven't heard me talk about that. That's why you guys haven't heard me talk about GamerCon. It's because I don't want to burn myself out.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
But recently,
But we have to
Yeah,
because
yeah.
we gotta schedule
Yeah.
stuff.
So
This is my first one. I know I'm gonna overdo myself. When me having
PAX?
1 day for when me having 1 day for now, I know that 1 day they don't.
I can't tell
I'm
you
gonna-
enough that one day you couldn't have picked a better day. I'm actually mad that Gearbox is doing a conference that day because that's the show floor day. Thursday
I can understand why. Though.
Thursday is the show floor day.
That's what I'm worried
Agreed.
about.
Agreed.
Waiting.
But I can understand why.
But I'm going Sunday, so I can do that Sunday too.
Yes.
Which is contest day. I'm winning myself some shit.
Sunday. Actually, every day's contest day.
Yeah, but the better because now they're trying to get rid of stuff. Because what happens
true. That is
is they want to get rid of. That's how we got our chairs.
That's true.
Is because they like we
All the
can't
dope-
bring this
the
stuff.
dope ones you
They
got?
can't bring this stuff back,
Yep.
so they get rid of it.
That's
so
true.
a lot of PCG talk, and to a lot of business. I think we need to do a lot of PCG live talk too.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why I said I'm gonna try my best to get a Saturday because I feel like that 1 day's not gonna be enough for me. I already know myself.
Saturday's going to be brutal. Although, if you wanted to, you could go to the meetup with What's Good Girl Games because you do not need a Saturday badge to get in there.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
that would be cool. Come up to Boston and hang out.
Yep.
GamerCon, I didn't know if I wanted to share this, but fuck it. I'm not good. I'm spoiling this myself. GamerCon, we will be on the show floor. Van has figured out a way yesterday to be able to make our portable camera portable. So
It's gonna be dope.
we are going to be doing interviews at booths with vendors at their booths. So I'm excited about that. That's such a small, stupid thing, but it's a feature that I've always been wanting. So we're going to actually walk through GamerCon so that way everyone can actually see GamerCon. I'm
Yeah.
excited for that. I'm very excited for that.
I like it.
I'm talking to some of the TOs
That's
out
gonna be
there
dope.
because I'm friends with a lot of the TOs. Just talk to everybody.
Van's going to be our on-the-floor reporter to the boots.
We're on the floor with Van Lattimore. I'm going to try to get animated.
All right, so me and Andre will just be at the thing. We'll be like, and we go right to Van Lattimore with the next booth. that
Take the
he's
long pause
interviewing.
and you go back
Van?
to you, Van.
Back to you, Van. And then we just wait.
The Van's gonna go.
And wait, we hold our pose like this.
Wait, yeah, just waiting the entire time. Like, God damn it.
Try not to blink.
The Van's gonna come over like,
Yeah, and
hey,
hey guys, how
Hey
you
guys,
doing?
I am on the show floor right now watching Smash Ultimate Tournament.
I don't know how news reporters by now
gonna be
didn't
blown
get
away.
something in.
It's a little windy out here, Andre. The competition is heated.
You got to get him an umbrella.
We're gonna see Van in the slot machine.
Inverted umbrella.
Inverted
It's a little windy out
It's
here.
windy
Andre.
out here,
Everyone's
guys.
just walking by like.
Yeah.
We're gonna be like, Van, where you at? He's gonna be at the slot machine like, oh, we're back.
Hey, right. No,
You know what we're gonna do?
And now we'll bring Van
I'm
to
gonna
the
use
floor.
I'm gonna use Streamlabs from my phone for PAX, and we're gonna go to booths and talk to people at booths. So
It's a Nintendo Switch cartridges everywhere. Nintendo Switch cartridges everywhere, guys. I can't handle it. Ugh.
memory cards everywhere, SD cards.
Oh,
Joy-Cons everywhere.
GameCube
Joy-Con.
controllers flying through the air after rage.
All I know is I'm gonna be at Behemoth's booth because that's my favorite indie company
Damn,
ever.
you just switched right to PAX East.
Yeah, I did. I had to because I'm thinking about Behemoth now because of the Switch announcement.
The hype
I
is-
just can't wait to get my PAX East
First thing I do this
version.
year, very first day, because I always get it on the last day, and then I have to text my wife what size shirt you in.
Da-da-da-da.
Day one, I'm getting the shirts. The one year I did that, I
might
felt
do
so
that.
much better.
I might do that.
What time do they open?
They open at 9, and then the exhibit floor opens at 10.
Okay.
The only problem with doing that, though, is that if you go to the merch booth early, then you sacrifice going into the queue line. So
No, I'm just saying Thursday, not like first thing, just Thursday.
I'll go
Oh,
by,
just eventually.
Yes.
I'll go
Oh,
by
okay.
Xbox since they got such a small booth. there's probably
Maybe,
no game.
maybe after Gearbox, maybe we'll go to the merch
Yeah,
booth.
probably.
All right. That's a plan. So after Gearbox, we'll go to the merch booth
Yeah.
and stuff.
Get my merch, because there might be some other merch that I might want. 'Cause by the time I get there, I'm like, I guess the only thing I can get is shirts.
I'm just wondering if it's going to have the same exact limited edition pin. Because I got them. I got the
I might do the
limited edition
pins this year because I don't usually do all that extra activities because for the last 3 years, PCG has had something going on. This is the
Yeah.
first year PCG hasn't had something going on.
one, which is wonderful.
You get to be in relaxed mode.
You know what I might do? I think I'm going to do a $25 gift card for everyone that takes a picture with us and tags us on their Facebook page, tags Platinum City Gaming, and on Sunday, I will give away a $25 Amazon gift card to a random person.
That's dope.
Sounds
So
good.
that way people keep coming to us and taking pictures because I want to feel like a celebrity.
Take a picture.
What if you're in the front of a line and you're about to go play the game you're waiting for, and they're like, "Hey, can we get a picture real quick?"
I'm like, suck my dick. No. I'd do the picture real quick. I'd do the picture real quick.
Sneak pic.
But it's like, "Can you step out of line, though, sir? Like, we need to get a."
I'm gonna be like, dude, shut the fuck up. That sounds like something Nintendo would say. I'm like, Nintendo, calm down.
He said Nintendo.
Nintendo,
Yeah.
Nintendo.
Well, I definitely hope not to see that photo on social.
As long as it's a picture and it's tagging us, that works. It counts.
God.
It counts.
That's what you call being an intention whore.
Nintendo, calm down. Calm down, Nintendo.
Nintendo actually
No one's
announced-
waiting in your lines, bro.
Speaking of Nintendo.
Don't you do that.
Segue.
Don't you do that.
I'm just saying. And Nintendo did announce their games or most of their games for PAX East.
What are they?
So
Star Fox.
Yoshi. I wish.
I'm sorry, that was just
Cal said, you said Star Fox. Cal said, I wish.
no, but dude, Cloud, should we go through what happened last time they had Star Fox there? That was such a bad experience. But your friend did get me a shirt because it was your
Yeah.
friend,
Yes.
right? Your friend hooked me up with a shirt. I didn't have
With
to
a
wait
shirt.
in line.
Yeah.
She came and gave it to me. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I don't know you.
Yep. But
He
you
said,
got
"I'll
it,
take that."
But you got a shirt.
Yeah, I don't know you.
So Yoshi's Crafted World will be there.
Nice.
Yep.
Sorry.
So hopefully there will be more than what the demo showed, which would be
I was
nice.
about to say, it better not just be with the demo.
Yeah, if it's just a demo, I'm gonna be like, really? What else? Mortal Kombat 11 will be playable on the Switch.
Why the
at
hell would I want
PAX
to play that on
East.
this? Cal, I'm going to kill
Hey,
you.
we gonna see how it looks.
Is it really going to be playable on the
Yeah.
Switch? Why?
So we can see how it looks.
I'm gonna go play. I'd rather play on Xbox.
It better be
Yeah,
on
but
that.
I want to listen. I want to see how it's gonna look.
You're just trying to get me in the Nintendo booth. No, I'll do it to see how it looks.
What else they got?
Right.
do it to
that's
see
the
how it
only, That's the
looks.
only reason.
I'll do it to see how it looks.
They're gonna have a bunch of indie games there.
Nindies.
Nindies. Excuse
Don't you
me.
disrespect
he
your
Done.
whole
corrected
The
you.
yo.
Nindies. Excuse
Okay,
me. They're
girl.
gonna have a bunch of Nindies.
Microsoft's going to have a Halo
Give me a second.
Master
I
Chief Collection.
completely forgot this. Wow, that would be insane.
Just the Halo Master Chief Collection. That's already
it.
That's already with the
On
Game Pass.
PC, on all of them.
On all of them.
We just say this sucks.
I need to find out what Phil's doing. Let me call him real quick.
All right, here we go.
I can't give my source.
So we got Yoshi's Crafted World. We got Mortal Kombat 11. We have Dragon Quest Builders 2. So
Okay.
for Dragon Quest fans, will be out there. And then the Nindies will be in there.
All right.
Unfortunately, no Mario Maker, which would have been nice, but I
That
wasn't
would've-
expecting.
that should've been there, though.
But I wasn't expecting it. I
The
was not
game's coming
expecting
out
Mario
soon, though.
in June. Yes, but I was not expecting Mario Maker. I was expecting like at least one of the games that
Yeah.
was in the direct, which technically Crafted World is, but I mean, like one of the games that like we weren't really expecting, but maybe be at PAX, but unfortunately not. But I mean, at least we'll get to see how Mortal Kombat 11 runs on a Switch.
Overcooked 3?
It might. That game's been going up and up every year, man.
Don't tease me.
It's such a good game.
2 sold more than 1 by a lot, so.
Well, because now everyone's been playing it.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah.
That would be dope.
Well, I think that's it for us for today.
It is.
We got to get our energy for next week's show.
Kyle's tired right now, man.
We got after this show we have 3 more shows until PAX East.
Yep, because Thursday, Saturday, Sunday.
Bingo. 3 more shows until PAX East.
I'm gonna eat a lot. I'm just thinking about how much food I eat when I'm at like these things, and I'm gonna eat a lot on the show on Saturday and Sunday.
You're gonna be right at that Frank Pepe's thing.
Yep.
Yo, is there
And steak and cheese.
at
'cause we gotta
PAX
go to
East?
steak.
Is there a
go there.
sushi spot nearby?
I'm sure it's in Boston. I'm sure.
All right.
I'm mad because my my pizza place isn't there anymore. Did you know that they closed that?
They closed down.
But there's another one. That's why. There's 2 in Boston. But they closed the one that's walking distance. So I said, I'm driving to that motherfucker.
I hear
I
that.
want that pizza.
I'm going to Boston Burger Company.
See, I like their
I'm
burgers.
going.
It's good, but I go to the same places for PAX all the time.
Now you got to switch.
I'm going to Boston Burger Company because that is the normal place I go to.
Yeah, I can't
Get
do
the
that.
420.
They got
And
they
then
got
I
the
go
real
to-
burgers.
They got a 420 burger.
Then I do the Jerry
God.
Remy's. Jerry
Oh,
Remy's
Jerry
is good. Yeah, that place is good. But it's tough because it's March Madness, so all the college kids are hanging out.
Oh, geez, that's right.
there. Yeah.
Holy crap, the tournament started.
Yeah,
which
that's-
means and Selection Sundays. Selection Sundays this Sunday. Oh shit.
Yeah. So it's such a bad time to have PAX.
Not a good time.
Yeah, but that's okay. We'll deal with it. But that is all for us this week, boys and girls. Until next week, we will talk right before GamerCon. So we're excited. We'll get you guys prepped and ready for GamerCon next Thursday, and we'll see if there's anything else news dropped worthy this weekend. I don't know. So
We'll see.
We'll figure it out. But until then, we'll catch you guys next week. See you on the flip side. Peace.
Fusion. Fusion. Ba, ba, da, ba, ba.